About me no more.
What do you
No, I
mean it
feel
ain't
it.
about you no more?
I don't know, just everything when it comes down to my kid. I don't do nothing. It's all about her. Anytime she asks, it's a yes. She's like, Daddy, I'm gonna stay at Mama's house tonight. And I'm like, all right, but if I try to get some extra days, and she's like, I'm like, whatever the baby want to do,
Yeah,
that's what I'm gonna do.
dog. That's got to be a weird dynamic. Um, co-parenting. I just could never imagine co-parenting, bro.
Man, like at the beginning, she's changed like a whole lot. Like she's a whole different person now. Like a whole different person now. Like she used to be combative and arguing, nigga. I can't get her to argue now, nigga.
Your baby moms.
Oh yeah, dude. She won't say nothing. Like yo,
Mm.
she'll like block me for a day and unblock me like the next day or some shit.
Do you
Damn.
think? Do you think that she like you? Like on some like yo, I wouldn't mind getting back together type shit, and that's one of the reasons why she
Yeah,
would
we
like
talked about
you.
it.
Would you
Yeah,
ever get back
yeah, I'll
with her?
do it. Yeah, I'll do it.
Would you really?
Mm,
That's dope.
Do you think that um do you think that like some people is just like meant for each other and then they just fuck up a
yeah,
whole lot until they wind up getting with each other?
but we never like hated each other. Like I'm the funniest person she knows. She always say that. Like I always keep her smiling and stuff like that. And she always like that. It's just I don't know. It's like she's older than me, so that age gap probably has something to do with it.
Then why not just get with it? I mean, why not just
Well,
rock
since
out?
we've
Like
been
what's
apart,
the
like a whole lot of stuff's like changed. Like she has to take care of her. Her mother has like a traumatic brain injury,
yeah.
and her mom is like
Mm.
full time everyday care now. So what that looked like now, as opposed to what it looked like back then, is a little different.
Yeah.
Like
That's
that's been
crazy.
like bring you and your mom over here type stuff.
Mhm.
So I don't know,
Yeah, it's that's a tripped out dynamic.
but it works. We don't. It ain't no arguing. The baby go wherever we need to be. We just at two different spots. So
Mm.
I make I make all the decisions, and she just rock with it.
What's happening, Slimmy? What's the word with you, big dog?
Man, ain't too much. Just handling this class, man. Getting these CDLs. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, that's what's up.
That
And
is
they
it, man.
said, speaking of classes, they something came out for Oklahoma that Google's giving Oklahoma some free classes to learn AI, something, something, something certifications.
Yeah, it's a lot of money in it. I think that a lot of these tech companies are starting to trying to get away from Silicon Valley and California, and so they're looking at places that's a lot better to do business. Oklahoma City is one of the places that I've heard that's on the list of good places to do business. So,
I think it's just
Mm.
there's land everywhere. They said we got enough land in Oklahoma. We can supply the whole country with weed, and people just like we got like I think Google, one of Google's warehouses is here somewhere.
yeah, y'all.
Not just like for
I don't know what, because I know y'all didn't have some tornadoes or whatever, but
they go the
I don't
same
know
place
what
every time.
I don't know
More
what y'all
Oklahoma.
like. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like every place got something wrong with it. Like if you look at
That's what's wrong with
California,
it. It's the tornadoes, but they like the bad ones.
mhm,
Like they don't come like tornadoes set down in like open areas. So if you're in like a populated area,
mhm,
they don't really come. It's like the outskirts that be getting fucked up.
mm.
Hmm.
Yeah, I
Like
don't know a
I've
whole
lived
lot about
I've lived
Oklahoma City.
here. I've lived here though my whole life except for when I was in Houston. I was in Houston for like 5 years, and I've never experienced a tornado.
Really?
Like I see the
Damn.
motherfuckers on TV. I be seeing everybody else shit get fucked up, but they ain't never came to me.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so it's a good place. It's cheap. It's a bunch of oil money here.
Would
A
you ever
bunch of
move?
if my kid left, like I said, I went to Houston for a while, and the only reason I moved back because I had a girlfriend here. While I was in Houston, we was traveling back and forth, and she was like, "Just move back to Oklahoma," and I was like, "All right."
Yeah,
Then
yeah, I
then,
feel you.
then we broke
Hmm,
up.
hmm.
I feel bad the conversation we had the other day about Caitlyn. I started looking. I was like, "All right, she all right."
Ah!
Why you say you felt bad?
Like there's a bigger sample size, and I'm like, yeah, she good.
Well, wait. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. Um,
I thought about you too, bro. I was like,
Yeah,
ooh, I know you
I was
got to
like,
see this shit.
Slim gonna hit me in the DM to talk shit.
yeah, we gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. But before we get to that, um, I want to get y'all thoughts. I think about the show last night in a general sense.
Damn, Randy got a god
Well,
damn.
hold
I mean,
on.
she's different.
Should I?
She's good. Like I like Randy, but I have to know she's a good woman because she's married.
Oh, Randy. Oh yeah,
that
Randy.
that
Randy is a
makes
good
that makes
people.
that makes everything that I see on camera like I'm like she ain't like this around a nigga like, or is she?
What
The
do you
world
think?
may never know.
What do you
I
think?
was like, nigga, you married, so nigga, whatever. You got the end goal. So it don't matter. But dude, Cam is the fucking truth, bro.
Woo!
You think
This is
so?
2 weeks. This is 2 weeks and she ain't raised her voice yet.
The, the KKK is real.
Dude, I be waiting. She don't
Culinary cooking.
she'll cut a motherfucker off, but she ain't gonna raise her voice.
She's
I
Yeah.
love
I
that
ain't
Cam
shit
even
was
gotta cue it
amazing.
up. I ain't even gonna cue it up because it's giving me problems. You think that Cam is the truth?
man, like, dude, and because she gives you enough, like she lets you understand I'm hearing you what you're saying, and I understand what you're saying, but this is where the fuck I'm coming from.
Uh,
Because she always throw that out there, you don't realize I hear you.
yeah.
Yeah, man, that's you
Man.
can't ask for no better how she delivers it, and she's a good woman. She got
Mm.
kids. I know she married.
Yeah.
She got kids.
Who? Um,
Cam.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't even
Yeah.
know. Honestly, I have no idea.
Mhm.
Because I don't really be checking for people or anything like that. Um, until I start to take an interest in them.
Yeah, she has like I think she's able to like think and block out all of these other stuff that she's been through and make her own decision just based on like thinking shit through. You know what I mean?
I hear you. I'm hear you.
She has
Yeah, I think
perspective.
she
It's
was.
probably the best thing I could say. She has good perspective.
Yeah, I don't start digging into it until I actually start to, you know what I'm saying, start to show an interest in somebody and start to pay attention to them. They got to catch me. They got to catch my eye. They got to go on the radar. Now, here's the flip side of that though. The flip side of it is what people don't understand about these shows is that it's two things that's very, very important to me. And I think that Q really, it takes a long time for you to be able to develop people or develop talent to be able to know how to manage shows effectively. And that's the thing that people don't understand. And this is why a lot of YouTubers and content creators, they do these panels, they do these shows, but they don't even come close to what we do. And they don't, create the type of dynamic that we do. And it's a reason for that. And Q, I think, is finally mastering the ability to be able to put together the right thing at the right time and manage this effectively, right? And let me tell you what it is. Number one, you got to have different people playing different roles, but number two, it has to be organic. It cannot be something that you manufacture. Like you cannot say, okay, you're gonna be the villain, you're gonna be the bad guy, you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that. What you kind of do is you kind of play it like reality TV, and that you create the situationship or you pose the right questions that allow people to organically create the moments that we went then have because
Mm.
you can't make that shit up. Like you can't make up the environment or the arguments or whatever. And so even for me, like this is one of the rare times where I was able to just kind of observe and just listen. And so my role was just to make sure that it's not too much talking over talking so people could hear and all of this stuff and to create the dynamic. Cause usually I'm the person that's in the middle of it. But now it's like it's an organic thing where the right people at the right time, at the right moment, with the right subjects are coming together and they're authentically giving a thought. So when Randy goes off, And that's the thing that people don't understand. When I see people in the chat a lot of times, or I see people in the comments, they say, keep this person or don't ever invite this person back. They're wrong. And it's the reason why y'all like the show is because you need a villain in certain situations. You need a hero. You need some people to have discourse. And to have an environment where all of the people are the same or they all agreeing is a
It's
bad
horrible.
fucking product.
It's
It's a
horrible.
bad panel.
Mhm.
And so that's the thing that people don't understand about talent is that when people want to kick people off, all that tells me is that I need to bring them back. Or when
Yep.
people love
Mhm.
somebody, I can
Because you
only
don't like what
bring
they
them
say.
in. Yeah, I can only bring them in when I got the right environment or the right circumstances in order for them to thrive. Because Cam is good and phenomenal when Cam is going against other women. But
Yeah.
Cam is a church mouse when it comes to certain subjects like the side chick conversation.
Yeah, because she was like, I don't know what you're talking
Exactly.
about.
Exactly. She's
Stay
not
up out of
she's
this
not
one.
she
Yeah, she
Right.
can't
stayed
commute, she
down.
can't thrive in that type of
You ain't
environment. If
been
you now
through
if you're
none of
talking
it.
about patriarchy or single baby mamas or responsibility or certain things, and you pose that and you put that together and see that's what people don't understand. The fireworks happen on the show, but the planning, the dynamic, all of that, all of the hours of real work happens way before we cut the cameras on. You see what I'm saying?
Mm.
So a lot of people don't understand that, and that's one of the things. Man, I'm fucking giving a master class for some of y'all, but
Yeah.
this is why these motherfuckers can't compete with us, and this is why I don't really talk about this type of stuff or behind the scenes stuff or anything like that. But when you think about these other shows that I used to be on and stuff like that, and after I left, why it's such a piece of shit is because they don't understand what entertainment is. It is an art, is literally an art form. And so, to bring certain people together and all of that type of stuff, it's a dynamic and it take a while in order for it to be put together. But when you hit and when you start to catch it, it's like catching lightning in a bottle. You can't plan that shit. The only thing you can do is try to create dynamic around it to allow for it to happen. And you put the right people in there. You know what I'm saying?
What I,
So
what I what I noticed about Q, like it's been a while coming. She stepped back a little bit. She used to talk too much to be a host, but now she kind of stepped back. She kind of, narrate the stuff and then like give her tidbits. She don't talk as much no more, and I think that's probably. I know she
but
started doing that.
she's finding her groove. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Mm.
that's like my job is to put again, bro. Like I try to do it in the time that I do it, but ultimately my job is to put people in the right position in order for them to thrive. And then once you do that, then you let people figure out their way. And if I've been afforded, because I'm in a privileged position to be able to let people find their way. I've never gotten rid of anybody. I've never like dissed anybody. I've never fired anybody. I just try to tinker with it and tinker with it. And if it take a year, if it take 2 years, if it take 2, 3 years, man, I seen something in Q. I see something in a lot of people that sometimes they don't even see in themselves. But eventually it gotta come together. And so, you know, meeting Randy, I organically met Randy. When I met Randy, I mean, I had heard that she was on tonight's conversation, but Randy's from Detroit. You know what I'm saying? So I had heard about her, but I didn't know anything about her because I wasn't. I don't look at tonight's conversation or nothing. But Randy been doing a lot of shit behind the scenes in the city for a long time. So when me and Randy wind up connecting, we wind up connecting through somebody else. She came through the studio, and I was like, "Hey, all right, let's kick it, let's talk." And so me and her just sat down and we chopped it up. And you know what I'm saying? Now it's just the organic, dope relationship. And the thing that I love about Randy is that she's so real and she's so authentic in person. She's genuinely a good person. She wants the best for everybody. And then at the same time, she not afraid to be whatever it is that she's going to be authentically. And she know that it's gonna be smoke and feedback that come back to it. And she not afraid of that shit. She like send that shit. She
Yeah,
ain't
she hold
she,
her
she ain't
own.
tripping on it. Yeah, she don't get emotional about it, none of that. Now she gonna get passionate about whatever she talking about on the panel, but she not worried about any kind of smoke that come with it. She just know that's just what come with it because she's been doing it for so long. And so that's
Mm-hmm.
what I love about her is that she a genuinely good person in real life, but she also down with the smoke, regardless of whether or not you agree with her or disagree with her. When it come to that being that in real, you know what I'm saying, on the entertainment spectrum. And again, dog, like a lot of people don't get it. You can't just go and handpick people that you like or whatever. You know, I see people all the time. They be reaching out to my people trying to poach them. Hey, why don't y'all come over here on this show? You can't do what we do. Ain't no way. It don't matter how much you try to steal. You can't do what we do. There's no way that you can create that dynamic because it just takes a certain formula and you just got to have an eye for it, bro.
And you gotta think about like everybody gotta kind of have some kind of like mutual respect. You know what I mean? For one
Mm-hmm.
another. People say Q get on my neck, but Q don't mean that shit.
No, she don't.
She don't mean it at all.
Yeah,
And people be feeling so bad for me, I'll be like, nigga, she's straight. But
yeah,
yeah, it works. It works, man.
yeah. It's dope. I thought that it was a great
Yeah,
conversation. It was a dope show yesterday.
yeah, that was real good. I don't
And
Yeah, it
know.
I
was
didn't even
fire.
engage as much. I didn't even engage as often.
Yeah,
I think
once
2K was getting a little
you was
perturbed.
moderating. Oh
You said
yeah,
I what?
2K.
2K
Once
was
you was
that trigger. He wasn't with that trigger, so he's like, "This bitch don't shut the fuck up." He was getting pissed. You can see
Yeah.
his face. I was like, I ain't never seen him look like that before.
man, that's
Like I think that jazz is great, but jazz don't really jazz has to be in certain conversations in order for her to be able to thrive and engage. Whether you
yeah.
agree with her or not is irrelevant. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? But you know, she has to be in a certain environment in order for her to really, really, really thrive. So
yeah, man. I wish we could have that stripper back just for entertainment purposes.
Oh my God, man.
I
She
don't care. You know,
she
I don't
signed
get
off.
emotional about
I
that.
just want some fuckery.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
The one
Boy, she
thing that I am
signed
trying to
off.
figure out is that
God, dog.
the only thing I hate about online, you know, these doing the panel thing online is that you can't like it's sometimes it be mic supremacy. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm.
Trigger,
one
like
person,
she won't. You can get her to shut the fuck up, bro.
but I
You
don't think
can.
she can hear sometimes when she's talking in her phone, other people saying stuff. I think she just
Okay.
be talking and she can't hear the reception back for some reason or
Yeah.
whatever.
I've
Yeah, I
been
think that's the
wondering why.
case.
Why do you wear a headset? So I mean, does your mic get feedback from your speakers, or
No, it's
just
because like because when you use just the phone, man, like they can't always you can't always hear that shit.
okay?
You know
Well,
what I'm saying?
I
So
know
that's
even
why I
people
started
with
using the
like
headphones.
mics and computers. They're like they computer be coming through their mic, but y'all can't hear my computer through my mic, can you?
It's actually no, but it's
Mm-mm.
actually better when you wear headphones, especially when you live streaming,
Mm.
because or you interacting back and forth, because then you don't have to worry about the whole mic supremacy thing, and that you can like you know how Trigger just be keep going because she can't even hear what nobody else is saying.
Uh,
When you got the microphones on or you got the headphones on, it's coming through. You can hear what other people saying and
Yep.
communicate clearly at the same time.
Yeah, you can hear everybody.
okay.
Everybody.
Yep, and it's just clear. It's just it's a better, easier way to communicate. But you
Yeah.
know, I don't like wearing microphones, so I got the equipment set up to where I don't have to worry about it. So,
Because I've noticed TLA for the duration of his whole thing, he got the standard issue on
yep,
Apple Pods.
yep, you are 100% right.
That shit is. He got these right here.
Yeah, TLA is really good at what he does. That's my guy. TLA was one of the
Yo,
people that incentivized me to stay away from certain shit and to evolve past where it was that I was.
it
Like I
makes
already knew
sense.
it, and then TLA hit me up and was like, "Anton, you know it's time for you to grow. It's time for you to evolve, bro. Like you got to let certain
Yeah,
shit
we
go."
don't.
Mm-hmm.
You know, 'cause that place it's messy over there because we know where it is. It's like right around the corner.
Yeah, yeah. So shout out to TLA. I love what he got going on.
Yeah,
He fill a niche and he's really good at what he does. So, any other thoughts
Yeah,
on last
fire.
night?
all I know is this pretty
Uh
girl just sent me a kissy emoji in my inbox, and I'm trying to. I can't fuck with
Do
her.
that's
y'all get
okay.
a
God damn.
lot of feedback on Instagram and stuff like that as a result of being on the
Dude, I be deleting requests all day, just like delete, delete, delete. I was like, nigga, I don't want none of y'all looking at my shit.
Really?
No, I'm not like that. That's why I don't go full blown in this content creation. If I go full blown, full force everything, y'all niggas gonna start digging, and y'all not like what you see.
Yeah, I think that you
I was
can
like, I'm
kind
gonna
of
keep
get
my
away
past
from
in
it.
the past.
You can kind of get away from it a little bit more when you don't like use your real name or all of that type of shit. But when you somebody like me and you use your real name, you don't really you can't really get away from that, girl.
But you squeaky clean though. Like I ain't squeaky
Exactly.
clean in my
But
bag.
everybody ain't like that though. But everybody is not like that though, right? Everybody is not squeaky
Shit.
clean. So it's very difficult for some people to use their real names and stuff, right? I ain't never been to jail. I ain't never been arrested. Like I don't have that, have no problem. So it's a little bit different with me.
Yeah, it was a good show
Yeah.
though. It was definitely a good show.
I
Yeah, I
I
thought it
want to
was
know.
dope.
I want to know who did Trigger, who gave Trigger the insight on that wig, because it looked good. Like for
Q gave
real.
her the money.
Y'all think
Yeah, Q,
so?
yeah, Q, yeah,
Yeah, it
Q
looked
told me
good.
she gave her
No,
money and
like
picked it out on Amazon for her and everything.
that's good, man. Because the
Man, I
Powerpuff wig, that one
look.
that was
She
looking
don't
crazy.
look good because she's an ugly woman, but she look better.
I honestly, I think she could be fixed up,
Bro,
bro.
yeah, she could look
Like
nice.
it has to be right here. The muzzle. The muzzle has to be correct.
You can listen. A lot of that stuff you can fix. The number one
Because I
thing
can
that
tell
you can
Yeah.
fix,
this
the
part of her
number
is
one thing
good. The
that you can
outside
fix, bro, is without a
that gap.
doubt if she lose weight.
That's
If
true.
she was fit and she lost weight, you would not have the same. All right,
Yep.
that's half of it right there is losing weight. All right.
Yep.
You can get your
People look
teeth
totally
fixed.
different. Yep, that's two.
You can get your
That
teeth
hair fix
fixed.
that hair did a lot last night.
Dog, you can
Yeah.
fix literally
She could get
75% of her problems, 80% of her problems.
It's
You
between her
can you
ears, and
can definitely easily make her serviceable. Very few people are facially challenged enough to where you cannot fix them completely.
that's true. I
mm-hmm.
agree. I agree.
Very few people, bro. Because and then the rest of it, if she was like sweet, peaceful, you know what I'm saying? Not as combative, not as reckless, didn't talk crazy junk talking about she was a
Big
sex
reckless.
DJ and shit like that. I'm telling you, bro, listen, I've seen women that looked unfixable and then they lost 100 pounds, and they wind up being like 140 or some shit, 145,
hmm
and they got fit and they got toned and they was doing squats and stuff, and then they got their teeth fixed, and then they actually did their makeup halfway decent, and then they changed the way that they communicated. They kept their appearance up and they actually dressed decent. They look like totally different people and they get totally different reactions, bro.
Facts. I know a
I'm
few.
telling you.
I know a few. All they had
I'm
to do was
telling you.
lose weight.
Because it's not just one thing. If she lost weight, that's 50%. Then she get her teeth done or her teeth fixed, that's another 20%, right? She has 70 right there. Then you start fixing all of the intangibles, the things that you don't necessarily need to do anything to do in order to fix. The personality, you know what I'm saying, the way that she carry herself, the makeup, how she communicate. She 80% there, bro.
Yeah.
Yep.
Man, I before the show, I thought I was gonna. I had that MRI yesterday,
Did you really?
nigga. Nigga, have you ever had an MRI?
I don't think
Oh
so.
my God.
Nigga, like
Shit
I
is
was like,
terrible.
What happened?
nigga, they put you like in this tube,
Yeah,
nigga.
they
The
put
thing,
you
No,
in
like,
the
I ain't
wait,
never
yeah.
nigga,
did that before.
you can't fucking move,
You can't
bro.
move. Then
They gave
they'll
me a ball. They put me in the little one. She was like, "All right, we're gonna try this little one. It's tighter than the big one." He's like, "The big one's taken. There's a doctor using it." So she put me in there and she gave me a ball. She goes, "If you feel uncomfortable, squeeze the ball and we'll take you out." And they put a hot towel over my face, so I couldn't something. I was in there and I was like, and then I was like, "It ain't working. We got to get the big one." So we got the big one. They put me in the big one. I was in there for like 20 minutes and I
Mm.
freaked the fuck out. Like, cause they told me not to move. Like the whole you
Really,
can't
it
move.
bothers y'all? Y'all get claustrophobic like that?
It's
Oh
not that
man.
it's because they tell you
Woo.
can't move. If I could
Yeah,
move,
you
I'd
can't
be
do
fine. But they're
nothing.
like, don't fucking move.
No,
Like I
I
had
ain't
Yeah,
never.
and if you move, you got to start over.
gotta start over, nigga. I
Yeah,
squeezed. It was like
man.
20 minutes. I started squeezing that thing. She's like, "Yeah, all right, we got 5 more minutes." And the last 5 minutes, nigga, I was freaked the fuck out the whole time, bro.
So it was really just mental.
Oh yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah. It's a,
That's what I told myself. I was like, them niggas on the internet saying fucking you mental illness. I don't subscribe to this shit.
No, I ain't never had an MRI. I ain't never needed an MRI.
Yeah, so I
woo,
just like I took
be
my mind
grateful.
somewhere and I just thought my way through it and
That shit is
I
not
felt that
fun.
motherfucker slide me out and I was like, all right, this shit's over.
Yeah, yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. Let me get a call in before we go over to the next subject. Is
Yes,
it
sir.
David? David?
Can you hear me well?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's going on, big dog?
What's
Man,
happening?
good afternoon, everybody on the panel. Slimmy Quentin, Ton Dog.
What's
It's
up,
a pleasure
man?
to be a part of here. I just, man, look, I don't want to hold you too long. I'm just recovering myself. But we're talking about that Hebrew Israelite. He ruffled hella people's feathers. So, long story short, I got into a car crash like 3 days ago, and I was
Mm.
recovering at my mom's house. And every morning, I watch you on the Millionaire Morning Show when I'm at
Mm.
work. I just don't miss a day. So, man, it was 2 days in a row, and my older brother, he's a Hebrew Israelite, and he sent the video to his partner, who's a deacon, right? And he made a whole live stream about you. And I was like, man, if y'all feel some type of way, man, he's always open to have people come on to the live show and it's smell what you stepping in type of deal, man. I'm on your side, and I'm like, hey, yo, he's just gonna call you blackity black because he's not with that pro black stuff. All right. If you a Pookie Ray Ray, he's gonna tell you Pookie Ray Ray, and we're gonna call it a day. All right. But is today one of those days, or you'll be fine with him hopping on the panel? He probably listening to this right now.
I don't care. The link is in the chat. If somebody
It's
want,
funny
My
if
because
listen,
man.
listen, listen, listen. Let
my
me
Oh,
let me
feeling
email
feeling
let
froggy?
me say this. Let me say this.
All right, all right, all right.
Let me say this really quickly.
Okay. Hey, and by the way, those are the Burberry boots, right? Burberry
Hmm.
$800 boot.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I know my
Let me
stuff,
say
man.
this. I'm not dodging nothing from nobody. I mean, listen, if they want to create their own content and do all of that, that's what content creation is. They can react to it. They can have their little smoke. I don't care nothing about that. Now, on the flip side, if you ever really want to, if somebody want to pull up, the pull up link is right there pinned to the top of the chat. Ain't nobody dodging nobody. So it
That's
ain't
what I
it
was.
ain't no it ain't no thing to me. Like we could do whatever we want to do whenever we want to do it. So, my video is still up. I didn't take it
I'm well
down.
aware. I'm well aware,
and it's
family.
funny like
Listen,
my
man,
dad's
listen,
a
listen. These is grown men. They don't need permission to find me. I ain't hard to get at. I'm not hard to get at. And so, everybody can have a comment about it, but very few people is actually willing to engage. And
I
it might not go the way that they think that it's gonna go, but that's on them. My link is right there, and I'm one of the very, very rare content creators with a huge following that will engage anybody, anywhere, at any time.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I got my older brother on the line. Hey, dog, get on live, dog. Tell Deacon to get on live, man. If you feel some
Yeah,
type of way, get on.
tell Deacon to holler at me.
tell fucking Deacon.
Y'all don't
My
You
need
heard it,
y'all don't
right?
my
need
mom is
y'all
a
don't need brothers' permission to get on. I'm right here. Listen,
Pull
I'm gonna
up.
drop you down, Keyshawn. You can go and talk to your
All right,
friends
go
and
ahead.
see
All
if
right,
they can
thank you,
get
family.
themselves together. Why people need permission in order to? I said what I said. The only reason why it bothers them is because it was true.
man. My mom transferred to that Hebrew Israelite stuff, nigga, and that shit was weird. Like my dad is a we're all Christian. My dad's a Baptist minister. My mom's dad is a Baptist minister. Then she got married, and that nigga changed her to Hebrew, and all of a sudden she didn't have Christmas no more. What the hell it look like? Look, my mama got 10 grandkids, and now you talking about there ain't no Christmas over grandma's house. The
I mean,
hell?
people
Nah.
believe whatever they want to believe, but I'm here.
Yeah,
Why
nah,
they
that
need
nah.
permission? Y'all don't need no permission. Get y'all little talking points together and come talk to the king.
Yeah, that no, Quentin, that pagan shit though, man. It's real, bro. Like I don't blame people for walking away from that.
People be
I
acting
don't
like
blame.
they don't know when I go live. I go live consistently the same times every single day.
What you say, Quinn?
Anyways,
I said you a Hebrew Israelite too.
No, 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 no. But it's aspects. It's certain aspects of different spiritual beliefs that I follow. You know what I'm saying? Like
Understood.
because paganism is problematic. That's the most I'll say about it.
Understood.
all right. Well, in the meantime, until Deacon pull up comes
He ain't,
and
he ain't pulling up.
I don't care if they pulling up or not. That don't make no difference to me. I want to
Yeah.
deep dive into this Caitlin Clark conversation because
Ooh
Did
wee.
Lonzo Ball just
Quinn
play for Angel
no
Reese's for her
Quinn had a
fines?
lot to say.
I'm on the Caitlyn train now. My
My,
that white
oh,
queen.
Quentin, hold on, wait. What happened, Quentin? Hold on, what happened?
It
Let
was
me play this
That was
video
quick.
first. Let me play this video and then we're gonna get into it.
a rough night for Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever. Last night, she only scored 3 points in a blowout loss to the New York Liberty. But it was a game on Saturday between the Fever and the Chicago Sky that had a lot of people talking. Fans were so hyped for Caitlin, Angel Reese, and Camila Cardoso to all be back on the same court. However, the moment that made headlines, this right here, the hard foul involving Clark and Kennedy Carter. Eva Pilgrim has that story for us.
Hey, good morning, Robin. As you know, there is no love lost between these two teams. People were excited to see those rookies on the court together again, but all
She kind of bad though on the low, but we're gonna continue. You know, I got a thing for newscasters.
the players on that
I've
court
noticed.
giving fans a show.
This morning, this physical moment involving the WNBA's most high-profile rookie raising questions.
Unnecessary.
Chicago's Kennedy Carter shoulder-checking the Fever's Caitlin Clark, knocking her to the ground. The call initially deemed a common foul by officials.
A little surprised that it's nothing more than a common foul beyond that.
Shortly before that moment, what appears to be an exchange of words between the two on the other end of the court.
Her and Carter were jawing a little bit back and forth the last few possessions.
Clark addressing the incident after Saturday's game.
I wasn't expecting it, but I think it's just like, just respond, come down, let your play do the talking. You know, it is what it is, I guess. I don't know.
While Carter refused to talk about it during the post-game press conference,
I ain't answering no Caitlin Clark questions.
but defiant on social media, posting, "I love the hate more than the love. I'd rather you hate me than love me."
Anytime you have a high-profile rookie who comes with a lot of hype coming into the league, there are veterans who are going to want to send a little bit of a message that this is still their league. This is something that Caitlin is going to have to work, to become a star in this league.
On Sunday,
So that's enough. We don't need to deep dive into it anymore. So the question becomes, why does Caitlin Clark get so much smoke?
She white and she
Because she
straight.
white and because she's straight. Yep.
She white and she straight.
But
Everything
see,
that
here's the
WNBA
problem
is
though.
not.
She is the cash cow.
Yeah.
That's just the
1,000%.
facts. She the
Pat
cash cow.
McAfee broke it down because they tried to say Angel Reese was.
No, nobody is
They were
caring
trying to
or
make it
checking
seem
for
like they were the
Angel
same,
Reese.
and
They not the
they
same.
broke down the numbers.
They not the same. Listen, whenever you can come into the league and you are the player that incentivized your team for a league. Let's be clear. The league has been losing on average between $10 and $12 million every year since it's in its existence. Okay. So it's not a profitable league at all. But whenever
Right.
you start to become, because listen, nobody was fucking checking for the WNBA. Honestly, nobody before this rivalry and all of this stuff, and before they started to find a star, and all of this, nobody was checking for the WNBA. Bro, I've talked more about the WNBA this year than I ever have in my entire life. Usually we just talk about the WNBA to troll it and say how bad it is and that we're going to pay $72 in order to buy the entire front row out, right? But nobody is checking for it. Now, I just looked at it like I guess it was like a TikTok or whatever, one of her teammates that was all excited about the fact that they get to fly chartered planes and
That's
all of
crazy.
this stuff. Yeah, and so now, and Caitlin Clark was literally just in the front chilling. She wasn't even the one that was excited. She was just slow motion, and everybody else was super excited about it and stuff like that. And so, my thing is, if she's the cash cow, why aren't people? You always protect the bag.
No.
In my opinion, under no circumstances do you let the bag suffer. It's almost like these entertainers or these rappers or whatever, and you know what I'm saying? There'd be a bunch of people around them, and they be letting like dog. You always protect the bag. It kind of remind me of the whole Jay-Z thing, and that his homies took the charge for him, or took the charge when they got caught up, understanding that Jay-Z was the star. I just don't understand why the jealousy when she literally the reason why a lot of them probably gonna be getting bags after her, and while she's there.
Black women will always.
Go ahead, Quinn.
Black women will always sabotage what's in their best interest. Versus their men. Now it's Caitlin Clark.
Oh gosh.
It's just like, why? Just think what happens if Caitlin Clark gets hurt for the rest of the season.
Exactly.
Like I don't want to see her get hurt, but I would want to know what it would look like if you take this piece away for the remainder of the season.
Viewership chalked. Viewership is chalked.
I can tell you this: my ass put in my credit card to sign up for a channel that Caitlin Clark was playing on. I said, "What the fuck am I doing?" Nigga, I put in my debit card. I said, "I want to watch this game because Caitlin's playing." Nigga, I ain't never had no NBA TV in my damn life, but that's the only channel the game was on. So I said, "You can take my debit card for a month."
Wow, that's pretty crazy, bro. But I mean, yeah, she is the cash cow.
I haven't felt the need to do that with anybody. I'm yet to watch Angel Reese play. I fucking hate that hoe.
Yeah, but okay, so let me flip it then, right? Quentin, you didn't necessarily care for Caitlin Clark at first.
Man, it's been 5 games since that conversation, and she did a little bit more.
Well, I mean, I'm saying, but why didn't you care for her in general?
Well, I didn't care for her. She was inefficient because I think she was like scoring back then. It was like 15 points a game, but she was like shooting 20 shots a game, and scoring 15 points off 20 shots is not good. It's not efficient.
Yeah, but Quentin, you was heavy on her head though.
Yeah,
she wasn't efficient. It's all because I watched you said it, Gilbert Arenas show. They had a WNBA chick on there, and she said, she goes, Caitlin Clark has to jack up a whole lot of shots to get her point. This was back when she was in college. And I started noticing that was the truth when she got to the NBA. But her sentiment was her coach wasn't going to let her jack up that much shots, and she letting her. So,
well, why wouldn't they let her? You got to give her the green light.
No, that's the norm for the WNBA. They take the stars of college, they dumb you down and put you on a team, and you're not a star anymore. They put you in the system, and it takes away everything that made you great. That's the norm. What WNBA has been doing to their players.
I just have never given a fuck about the WNBA, and now because I've always thought that it was a bad product. I still think that them chicks look horrible on the floor, and that a lot of them chicks be looking trash. But go ahead.
I watched the highlight. They had like a little highlight short on YouTube. Nigga, 5 of the highlights were like missed shots. I was like, what the fuck is this? Why is that a highlight? They fucking missed.
It's still a bad product, bro.
It is. It's bad. It is. I agree.
The one thing I will say about the whole scenario is like she getting hatred from her teammates though. That's the problem. Like her teammates
it's jealousy.
No, No, like it's been clips. It's clips. Like you can look at them, and you'll see that her teammates are smiling and smirking when she gets knocked over. So that's the problem with it. Like this shit is unheard of, man. That's
but they all benefiting
disgusting.
from the fact that they get to ride private, though.
Right. That's what the crazy part is.
It speaks to what Matt Barnes says. He was like, "Nigga, where are her teammates at? Like, they need some enforcers to, hey, this is the cash cow, protect her, and ain't nobody protecting her, and makes sense. Why not?"
Yeah.
No, but that's what he was talking about because they would. That's exact. You probably heard the same interview. Matt Barnes was saying like he was just like, "Yo, this would have never happened on the Clippers." because he wasn't gonna let it happen. You weren't gonna knock over Chris Paul, and Matt Barnes was gonna let it ride. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't gonna happen, man. I used to watch the WNBA when they had the Rockers, man. I think that we had the Rockers for like 5 years, and then it was over.
Oh, I used to watch it when it was new, and I remember I seen the first dunk by Lisa Leslie. I used to rock out with it.
I seen that shit on on ESPN. I didn't watch the games though. I couldn't.
Cheryl
It was
Swoops and what's the Skies head coach, the Chicago Skies head coach?
I don't remember.
It was mainly because you saw all these USA teams, and then when they put them in the WNBA, you kind of was a fan of the USA team players type thing.
Yeah, Rebecca Lobo, Dawn
Rebecca Lobo,
Staley.
Dawn Staley. Yep. So I watched
All right,
them girls. I watched the Dream Team, and that's it.
I feel like they should lower the rim down to 9 feet.
That's never
and then
gonna
they'll
happen.
start dunking. They start
Never gonna
dunking.
happen.
Woo!
And they would be Duncan went. The 3-point. That's why people like Caitlin Clark. The 27-foot 3-pointer is equivalent to a dunk. And
It's never ever gonna happen, bro.
Watch her.
No, it ain't gonna never happen. But that
Hold on one
viewership will
second.
go
Give
through the
me
roof.
a second, y'all. Let me get this caller in.
All
What's going on, caller?
This girl is so fine. God damn.
Rev. Well, yeah, he was one of the Hebrew Israelites he dropped. I was gonna bring him up.
Oh.
I'm gonna wait till he called back. Lucid, what's going on?
What's up? I've been watching it. I just wanted to bring this point up before I actually opt out. The WNBA is not too far removed from the Brittany Griner situation, and many of the people in the country are not too fond of what happened, how they traded her for, the merchant of death. So I think the WNBA needs to really count their blessings that Caitlin Clark is bringing them all this money and acquiesce to whatever needs to happen to make sure they keep it, because we didn't hear of Angel Reese until we heard of Caitlin Clark. And people don't want to really admit that. And if she gets injured, if she gets out anyway, if she goes to the big three, let's just say, they're going to regret the fact that they lost out on all of that money. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. And they need to make sure that this goose is well protected, as Stephen A. said earlier on First Take this week.
Yeah, you got to take care of the money. You got to take care of the golden goose. That's 100% fact. I agree with you,
Like
Lucid.
you always said, don't fumble the bag, and she is the bag in this case, and it could help everybody. They're on commercial flights. Hell, I'm in a sales job, and I make more than some of these WNBA players.
Oh no, we could trick off on them all day long.
That's crazy. So
I'm about to get me a WNBA player just to have on a team.
You can put her on a payroll and make more than that.
Well, she not gonna be on the payroll. I ain't giving her no money. She just gonna be here for the clout. She gonna want to really live this life.
But yeah,
I'm about to get me a
jealous.
What's these WNBA players DMs and stuff? I'm about to get me a WNBA player,
The
bro.
average salary, like Kennedy Carter's salary, the one that was giving Caitlin Clark trouble, 64,151, like $33 an hour to shoot a
Don't
ball.
worry about it. I'm about to get me a WNBA player. I'm about to put her on the fleet.
That's good considering what she could be doing for 30.
But she got to be beautiful though. She can't just be no regular chick.
But the overall factor that I'm about to get off after this is that they're jealous at the fact that all of this acclaim is not off of the fact that they put in all of this hard work, but they're realizing all their hard work was necessarily in vain, and that her work before stepping on a court is getting them this. They're jealous about that. And I think that they're not too far off that they would be willing to sacrifice that just to make sure that she's not the reason that it happens.
I appreciate you, Lucid. Thank you for the comment, big dog. That's phenomenal, bro.
All right.
Let me see if I can get a couple other callers in here before we keep it moving. Darian, you got to unmute yourself, big dog. Darian, you there? Darian, Darian
Yeah,
going
you can hear
once.
me, bro.
Yeah, I can hear you. What's going on, Darian?
What's going on, boss? I heard that point you made about lowering the rim, about how it'll never happen, or it. I that's my biggest pet peeve with the WNBA, is that the logic you use is that the ball you use is smaller, but the goal can be low. So it's not like they're not willing to
Y'all not
adjust
watching
the
that
game
shit
for a
anyway.
woman.
Y'all not gonna watch it either way.
Not watching what?
Listen, unless they start wearing booty shorts and they start cutting the crop top in order to show a little bit more cleavage, and they start dressing up like they're going to the club and putting more effort in the
This
way that they
nigga
look.
right
Y'all
here.
not watching that. Like y'all care if the rim is lower or
I
not. Come on,
I
man.
agree that they could be more feminine, but if you look at the statistics, they 11% of men consider themselves avid watchers versus 6% women. So the majority of WNBA support is already men, and that's what these hoes looking like,
That's because we like to bet
straight
on the
up dykes.
games. That's because we like to bet on the games, bro.
Man, it's kind of funny. I heard that I forgot what I was
Yeah,
watching.
I mean,
He bounced.
No, he's still there.
yeah, I agree.
Oh,
I agree. No, I
I
agree.
think he got a
I
little
think that
small
they could be
delay.
more feminine for sure. Cameron Brink on the LA Sparks, bro, she
She's
the real
fine
face
as
of the
fuck.
NBA because she's considered to be athletic as hell while also being feminine and
Yeah,
soft and
she's
gorgeous.
fine as
Even though
fuck, bro.
I'm not. So I'm saying like that's what men want to see. Like you could be fine and good at basketball. You ain't got to walk in looking like one of the bros. Like that's not what a lot of people want to watch. So I'm just saying lower the goals. You already got a smaller basketball. If you got a smaller basketball, then you already compromising the game somewhat anyway.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks for the call, big dog.
That's all I got, bro. Y'all have a good one.
Thank you, man.
all right, man.
Is it Volky?
Yeah.
What's going on, Volky?
Not much, not much. Well, I wanted to say, it's most likely jealousy that's going on. They're just jealous that she's bringing all the attention. But I had a question, like, how would y'all like improve it? Because I think that they should have followed the NBA blueprint by now, but they haven't.
What's the
They
NBA
can't.
blueprint?
They can't.
Well, they
What's the
can't. They
NBA
can't.
blueprint?
With the offense, how the offense is, it's a lot of open space, and like in the past couple of years with Steph Curry, Kyrie, they kind of changed how people really enjoy the game. With because like a few years back, it was like a whole movement called like Jelly Fam, which is based around like doing like crazy layups and like flashy layups and stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that. And then of course Steph Curry came out and he's shooting threes and all that. So I feel like they should have kind of pushed more towards that instead of like, because a lot of people say lower the rim so they could dunk, but like people expectations of like what they like to see in basketball kind of changed away from dunking. Because I think it was like a study about how the All-Star games is like less dunks and it's more 3-pointers going up. So it's like we enjoy the threes more than dunks these days. And
I
that's why
agree.
like the dunk
The
contest is
All-Star game
suffering
is
and the
not
three
really
point
real because it's
shot.
not really competitive though. Like
Yeah, that shit
it's not a
trash.
real thing. So
All-Star
it's
game
just
Yeah, I
like
know,
trash.
a
but I'm saying like, but like during like the All-Star game, it was always just like a highlight dunk show. But now it's just more threes that people are shooting, like
yeah.
in itself.
Yeah, the All-Star game is just like I don't know, man.
That shit
All-Star
terrible,
weekend
man.
is a way for you to go out there and get and for niggas to get their girls took. So
Yeah,
Pretty
but
much.
it's
I,
the real draft happens on All-Star weekend. That's what All-Star weekend really is. It's the All-Star lineup. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? So
That's what they in the building.
yeah,
so,
yeah.
but yeah, I feel
So
like if they would like push towards how the NBA is kind of played today, less on defense, more on high scoring offense, shooting
man, they
threes.
just trash, bro. I don't know why y'all
I
don't
agree.
just say that these chicks is trash.
I mean, yeah, I mean
Have y'all
they
seen
are.
them in the layup line trying to use their left hand? Them chicks be looking just like a 15-year-old boy, bro.
They be concentrating so hard, nigga.
They do.
Really,
It's not
like-
even natural. It's like when you first learn how to use your left hand on a layup. It looked like that. Like when they first
Yup.
start, when you still trying to make sure that you're coming up off the opposite foot in order to lay it up the right way. It's like, man, get these hoes off my screen, bro.
Yeah, but they got a couple of game changers coming up in the next couple of years, so hopefully it happens then.
Yeah, we'll see
With
what
like
happens.
Paige
I
Bucky and
don't,
Juju Watkins and all them, so they got a
I don't
couple of
see
game
much.
changers.
I don't see much changing, bro.
I
don't
mean,
see
they
much
got it. They
changing.
got to strike when the iron's hot. Like this is their best chance, and they got to protect Caitlin Clark and basically do the Jordan rule, make her the Jordan. That's what they got to do. To be honest,
Too much
I agree with
jealousy.
that, but that shit
I
ain't
agree.
gonna happen. Ain't
But,
gonna happen.
but yeah, that's pretty much the thoughts on that. But I got a question about the show yesterday. Is it
Mhm.
now? I like to watch it. Like I don't really critique it that much. Like I like to look at it and just enjoy it. But like, is Trigger a character? It
That's
just
really
seems
her.
that way.
That's really her.
It
Everybody
really
that you
just
see on the
seems that way.
show is
Oh shit!
authentically. Everybody that you see on the show is authentically them.
Mhm.
A character.
I
It
don't
just
see
comes off that
anybody.
way to me though.
Sometimes I like to stoke the conversation by adding a little bit more, you know what I'm saying, to it because I see sometimes people get a little bit quiet because they're a little nervous about certain subjects. So I might stoke the
Mhm.
fire a little bit. But other than that, everybody just giving their authentic thoughts in real life.
Oh well, that's like the only takeaway. It just But what was her name? Ain't her name like Cam or something?
Yeah, Cam.
She did good. That was a crazy 1v5 she took on.
Yeah, Cam is dope, but Cam is married, so that shit is fucked up.
Yeah, but yeah, that's all I got.
All right, big dog. I
Appreciate you
appreciate
for
you,
having me
Loki.
up. Appreciate it.
Thank you, bro. Vato. What up, Vato?
Hey, what up?
What up,
What's
dog? What's the
happening?
word?
JD before he turned Christian probably got more views than any game that the WNBA broadcast probably.
You say that?
You
Say
know,
that again.
the guy that disrespected that went to take naps at the WNBA
Oh yeah,
before
yeah,
he
yeah,
turned
yeah, yeah. When
Christian.
he took a nap on the front
JD
row.
he probably
Yeah,
got more
yeah,
views than the WNBA broadcast.
yeah,
You know?
yeah. That's true. That's true.
And they
Damn.
probably did plan that to get more views right now because you're talking about it. It's on the news.
Yeah,
But
that's
the
true.
reason that Kobe Bryant's daughter is not here no more, that would have been someone to take the lead
That's
on the
true
league.
too. But at the
But
same time, respectfully, one of the reasons why we would have been checking for is because it was Kobe's daughter.
yeah,
You still depending on Kobe in order to get visibility for the league, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
she would
So
probably had the fat contract too. They would have made her pay $1 million. Facts probably around there because they
it's
paid
so
like
crazy to think that it's so crazy to
150,000 or
think
something.
that a lot of them chicks they don't even make as much as I make in a year. None of them. No
Shit in a
WNBA.
fucking
No
month.
WNBA players fucking with me.
That shit wild.
Maybe Clay Clarkson or
No WNBA players fucking with me. That's crazy, bro. That's some
Well,
crazy shit to think about.
Caitlin just got 28 from Nike.
Well, yeah, I'm talking about on a regular,
Oh, the regular contract.
the NBA money. None of them
that
is
girl
fucking with
that
us.
girl on that girl on NBA on ESPN. She probably makes more on ESPN than she ever made in the WNBA. I
Yeah,
don't know what's her name, but she was on First Take with today. Yeah.
I don't even know what they making on. I know the only people that I know that was getting the bag was Shannon Sharp, Stephen A. Smith, Skip Bayless.
I didn't
Shan-
know Stephen A. Smith was as powerful as he is until this week.
well, they giving him all. They make him the top paid person on the whole network.
The smoke that girl had from him was like, look, you're the head dude at ESPN. Whatever you say happens, and that's what
100%.
That's what I didn't know he had that much pull. I knew he was
When
legit.
you
But I
pay
didn't know.
somebody that amount of money, they have that pool.
Gotcha.
100%.
It's also the media too, though, man. Like
Oh,
the
and the
media.
TNT guys. The TNT guys was getting bags until they lost
Every-
the fuck. I don't know what the fuck gonna happen with them.
Yeah, it's a wrap. It's ugly.
I could say some of it's probably their streaming services because I had a heck of a time trying to stream TNT. Like it sucked. It didn't work half the time.
Yeah, they lost that contract. That was I don't know what happens to them. I don't know what happens to Ernie and them. So
Hey, AD, I know they probably told you, but some guy was pocket watching you on his live. He
Ah
was like,
shit.
he was supposed to be Christian, but I just run into the live and I clicked on it, and that was because it said AD something, something. I don't know.
what else is
But yeah,
new?
Yeah, I stopped
he was
clicking
checking
it.
your shoes.
Is that
I
really
was like, what the
news?
hell?
I mean, but hold on, is that really news?
No.
Nope.
But
Like, what else is new? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even think about it from that perspective. So I'm with it.
there's some content right there for free to review.
It's a
Nope.
who?
There's some free content to review right there. Listen,
Nah, I'm not about to
Don't
review
fuck
that.
with it.
I don't care like that.
with the fatty mess over there going on in the spaces and JP.
Listen, God bless everybody. Um, I gave all of them some more content for them to rock out with.
Yeah, he like
I
800
hope
viewers
everybody
though.
is blessed as a result of it.
No.
Team Nomads over here, bro.
No, but yeah, I know they probably emailed AD because there's probably I see in the chat there's people yeah. I was just like watching what the hell this fool's talking about. Yeah. And then he ended it
I'm looking it up right now.
with
They said Anton Daniels committed career suicide by talking about the Hebrew Israelites, by scoffing at the
yeah.
Israelites.
And
Yeah,
yet
see that,
and
I don't
here
know what
he
you're
is.
talking
He's
about.
still up
Yeah.
here doing the same shit. What the fuck?
No, and then he ended it with the like a Bible verse. Like he's like, that I
Like
was
you
like, what?
can like
He's
you can
hating on, and
literally
then
see
you ended up
people.
with Jesus.
Why
Well,
does
I tell you what, bag chasers. Bag chasers is up. Got a little over almost 7,200 members. So man, I guess
Hey, but
career
any
suicide is
any
interesting.
views?
I guess 7,200 members don't mean nothing, huh? Huh?
Yeah, you're
Well,
gonna laugh when that we hear what he was saying. He's like
I'm
that
not looking at
you
that
don't.
shit, man. I don't care nothing about that. I'm not about to be watching that. Y'all think I got time to be watching that type of stuff? I ain't about to do that. Anyways, I appreciate you, Vato.
All right, bro. Have a good one.
All right, big
all right,
dog.
homie?
Why do people listen, bro? Why do people think that I care what they think? I don't.
that hurts them.
As
That
a
hurts
matter of fact,
people
I might go further on my villain arc.
when you ignore
Last
people.
year, amongst all of my channels, I did close to 103 million views. Amongst all my channels, Millionaire Morning Show, Anton Daniels, all of that, I did close to 103 million views. Do I look like I care? And I didn't even do no shorts on YouTube like that. What up, Q?
Q, what's happening?
It's I don't know. Like ignoring people is like a superpower.
I
Easy
think that,
to
but I think that in a
find
lot
and
of instances, people want me to care. You know what I'm saying?
they do, and it's yeah. I agree.
Yeah, but I want to become the supervillain again, but I'm just in such a good space. I'm in my soft boy era.
It's hard. It's hard to give that kind of energy day in and day out because, like he said, JP and Fatty, I'll be like, God damn, nigga, this is exhausting. Like I'm listening to y'all and it's exhausting.
Did you see my 911, Quentin?
Mm-mm. Oh yeah, your car. Yeah, I saw it. Mm-hmm. Did you trade it in or you kept both?
I got both. I still got both.
God, let me go ahead and run me one into Oklahoma. Let me borrow it for a month. I
I
got in
got
a
both.
wreck. I wrecked
I
my
got the
truck.
Taycan as my daily, And a 911. This is in the downtown Detroit.
Ooh.
So
that's clean.
Yeah, got the new plate on it.
Yeah, that's where you take that sucker to the highway and open it up.
Yeah,
Oh
it's sick.
shit.
That motherfucker
It's
sing,
crazy.
man.
It's a picture of it right there.
What's the size of them? 22 on the front, 20s in the back, or 22s in the
20,
back and
21 on the back and 20s in the front.
That's so weird how they do that.
Yeah, engine in the back, all that shit. This shit is crazy, bro.
Oh shit, I know that.
Yeah, the trunk is a frunk, and then yeah, it's on the streets of Greektown in Detroit. So,
Oh, Greektown, nice.
Yeah, it's dope. It's sick. It's pretty dope.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah, that motherfucker bad as fuck.
So yeah, I'm in my sophomore year.
Bug eyes.
But according to the Hebrew Israelites, you know, don't worship riches and all of that stuff. So I got to be careful.
That's wild.
Shout out to everybody in the chat. What up, Q? What up, Tamika? What up to all of my people? My dog Fi Brown in the building. So yeah, I just picked up a new toy, and I just closed. I'm about to close on some new land on Friday. So, and that's where I'm gonna be building a compound. I'm gonna have a guest house.
What's it called?
It's gonna be a compound.
They're called barn dominiums.
It's gonna be a 20-car garage. It's gonna be a studio.
Have you heard of that?
Who?
They're called barn dominiums, and it's a garage. The house is built around a garage instead of the other way around. It's called a barn dominium.
Well, I'm doing it in 3 phases. The first phase is gonna be the studio in the garage. It's gonna be a 20-car garage. But I'm gonna have the studio overlooking all of the cars inside of the garage. So it's gonna be a one thing. Like the cars is gonna be the art. You know what I'm saying? So we working on that now. The second phase is gonna be the guest house, which ultimately that's gonna be my daughter's house, right? And then the third phase is the big house. So that's gonna be the compound.
It's gonna be fire.
Yeah. So I'm building it from scratch, and we're gonna run it up. What's up, Mika? What's up? What's up? What's up? What up? What up? What up? All right, so we got to get to the next thing. Next thing is Ye.
Oh shit.
So Ye is being sued for sexual harassment by what is supposedly a former assistant.
Kanye West is facing legal action from his former assistant. Lauren Peixoto is suing West for a number of complaints, including wrongful termination, sexual harassment, quid pro quo and hostile environment, unlawful retaliation, unpaid wages, and gender discrimination, as seen in documents obtained by E! News. Peixoto worked for West for about a year and a half after she was hired by the rapper in July of 2021. At the time, she was making around $1 million per year through social media, of which she alleges in her suit that West approved. However, a year later, she claims West asked that Peixoto become, quote, godlike and delete her OnlyFans account. According to the suit, West promised to pay Peixoto $1 million in compensation for the loss of the account, but that he allegedly never paid. Additionally, Peixoto claims in her suit that West sent her a multitude of inappropriate and graphically sexual messages and videos throughout her employment, examples of which included in the documents describe his sexual fantasies, sexual encounters with an unnamed model, and other messages which, quote, suggested or insinuated that the plaintiff wanted to have sex with the defendant and actually had sexual intercourse with the defendant, when in fact she did not want to and never indeed did do. Additionally, Pashota alleges that in mid-September of 2022, she was offered a promotion to a chief of staff role that came with an accompanying raise, which brought her annual salary from $1 million to $4 million. Yet, while Pashota says she accepted the role and began performing its duties accordingly, she claims, quote, despite expressing their great satisfaction with plaintiff's job performance, defendants continued to fail to pay plaintiff as they had previously promised. Then in October of 2022, Pashota claimed her employment was terminated, at which time she was offered a severance of $3 million, which she accepted but says she was never paid. The documents say, quote, as a result of defendants' discriminatory, retaliatory, and unlawful actions against her, the plaintiff has suffered and continues to suffer damages in the form of lost wages and other employment benefits and severe emotional and physical distress, the exact amount of which will be proven at trial.
All right, that's enough. We don't really need to deep dive into it anymore. But the reality is that, have y'all seen what the girl looked like? Y'all haven't seen what she looked like?
No, I didn't even know it was. I didn't even know it took place.
Yeah, all right. Let me see if I can find her. Hold on, I got you.
That's the first I heard of it. I'm
So
trying to spit game in my DMs right now.
Apparently, she was she was hired as a result of being on OF. That's her.
Shit.
Yeah, that's her.
Oh, she bad. Okay.
Ooh-wee.
Yup.
That's her. That's
Yup.
what
I
she
would have.
looked like.
I would have ran some money at her. Yup.
Would you
Skinny
really?
what? Nigga, breastises, a skinny waist, and a pretty face. Shit, nigga.
Seriously?
Yeah, she got them things.
Hold on, wait.
I can bend you over the side of my yacht. You can look at the Pacific where I give you this bee's knees.
So wait. Y'all willing to spend money on these chicks for real?
No, wait.
I'll take you on a yacht.
No, I ain't spending no money on that bitch.
Well, come
No,
on.
hell no. No, that shit don't change for nobody.
She can get a little bit more than Cheesecake Factory.
Why?
No, she can't. Like, she not, man, no. It's all the same treatment for everybody. Oh.
When you got it like
Oh.
I think when you have that kind of money, you don't even think about it. You don't really think, it just goes where it goes. And if it so happens to go to the girl, and it so happens to go to the girl you're fucking, that's just what it is. You have to realize these conversations are tiresome. You have to like consciously say, I'm not going to spend woman on a bitch when you're dating a bitch. Like, because it just happens.
No.
Yes, you do.
No, it ain't no cap. Ain't no cap, man. I treat every woman the same, man. I don't put nobody on no pedestal.
It ain't like I'm buying no presents, but I'm gonna eat some steak. You gonna eat some steak with me, type thing.
No. First of all, he was paying her M's in salary though, and then listen, I told y'all, bro, it's the same thing that was gonna be playing out the same way that it's playing out, exactly how I predicted it. This whole Cassie thing. Out. This whole Cassie thing is an opportunity for everybody to get they money up and to sue these dudes, because now is the time for people to say, well, yeah, this is really what's happening. So I think that this is a play because, we ain't never heard of this chick before. Now all of a sudden she's suing Ye. Saying, and she threw in there that, yeah, he bust me down, but I didn't really want to. And it wasn't something that I was interested in. Come on, man. Come on,
That's
bro.
horrible. That's horrible, man.
I warn people of this. I said it a long time ago. I said that these chicks was going to be coming out the woodwork and they was going to be, you know what I'm saying, suing and all of this other type of stuff and trying to finesse these dudes out of a bag all the time, bro. Every single time.
Pandora's box is open.
It's over. It's over.
Pandora's box is open.
Absolutely over, bro. And so I said it, I played it, and it's playing out exactly how I predicted it. And this is not gonna be the end of it. It's absolutely. And why would he hire a former OF chick in order to replace her salary? Simping is on the next level, bro. Simping is on the next level. It is next level simping. But it's because of people like Quentin. When people like Quentin get money, he starts splurging on these hoes, bro. Every time.
I don't have that kind of money, but I got a little bit of something, but I don't do that.
When Quentin get money, he starts splurging on these hoes, bro.
I don't do anything that I don't do when I'm broke. Like
Yeah, but having money is having money in general.
because look, we're kind of behind in Oklahoma, and we're gonna get our first Fogo de Chao. They're building it right now, and I need someone to come with me.
You know what? To be honest with you, for me, the more that I see like stuff like this happen, the more I just want to just go to Fridays, bro. I'm chilling. I'll be in
You know,
chill mode, bro.
the best steak is at Texas Roadhouse.
Woo!
Somebody said they
Facts.
seen earlier that the Dream was being sued too.
Dear Lord, see that's why I don't leave the
That's
house.
crazy, man.
I need to get out this girl's DMs
That's
while
too
I'm playing.
much.
Look at you.
Nah,
Now you
man.
talking about I need to get out of this chick's DMs.
Keep on going.
I
Don't pay
gave
for
y'all the
shit though.
play for what to do. Y'all don't want to take the play. Y'all don't want to take the alley-oop and get the layup.
I don't date enough women to mess up the market. Thanks.
Let me see.
Man, this girl's been in my purview for like the better part of 15
using
years.
went on for nearly 2 decades.
You said this girl is what?
She's
Dream
been in my
being
purview
sued by
for
former
the
protege for alleged rape and sex trafficking. Jesus, I told y'all,
Oh
man.
my gosh, man.
I think they be so inflammatory with the charges. Like it ain't gonna end up none of that.
Let me see. Dream. Record producer singer accused of raping a woman. Now everybody's a rapist all of a sudden. Record producer and singer songwriter The Dream is accused. Let's see. On Tuesday, new lawsuit. All of these is lawsuits. None of them is criminal complaints. They all financial. Just Steely Diamant. Let me see what
She
this
sounds
chick
like
look
she's
like.
a terrorist.
Yeah,
just
crazy.
copy and pasted it.
All the
her?
same chick, bro.
They all light skinned with a BBL.
Y'all gotta stay away from
looking like
these
Kim
same
Kardashian. Looking
chicks,
like Kim
bro.
Kardashian.
I
The
don't know
Ant
why y'all
Mix
keep getting
section.
caught up with the same chick. They just look. This is protege, man.
Kobe Bryant's wife looked like that. Paul George's wife looked like they all the same woman.
All the same every single time, bro.
That
I
Armenian
just can't believe.
Latina.
Yes, bro. They all are the exact same person.
That's the girl that's in
I
my
could
girl
have
I'm talking to right
predicted
now.
what she was gonna be looking like the minute that they said that the Dream is getting sued too, bro.
Slim, I'm about to send you the picture of this chick.
Yep, you know it, your car. Pretty girls ruin lives. All day. Man, watch my line go crazy. I bought the domain name. We working on the line. That shit gonna go crazy, bro. I'm about to get
Check
a
your
whole nother type of
Instagram.
rich.
Oh
Who, me?
yeah, let me get other
Check
joint.
Slimmy,
check your Instagram.
Let me deep dive into this junk. Hold on, let me see something. No, thank you.
She sent me kissy faces, and that was the red light for me to, or the green light for me to.
They
Oh
said,
yeah.
obtain
Look good, don't she?
uses age and influence in the music industry to manipulate the plaintiff, singer-songwriter from the Netherlands in the U.S. on a visa. So she was on a visa, an extraordinary ability visa. The lawsuit alleged he lured her into an abusive, violent, manipulative relationship filled with physical assaults, violent sexual encounters, and horrific psychological manipulation. On one occasion, according to the lawsuit, he did her in the van, and the same evening he forced her to engage in acts in a public movie. So in a public movie theater. So he busted her down in a theater.
Dear Lord.
She's seeking unspecified damages. He said that the claims are untrue and defamatory. I oppose all forms of harassment and have always strived to help people realize their career goals as someone committed to making a positive impact on my blah 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 blah. She says in a statement to CNN, She said she needed to tell her story to heal. Choosing to speak out about the trauma I survived has been one of the most difficult decisions of my life, but ultimately what the dream did to me made it impossible to live the life I envisioned to myself and pursue my goals as a singer-songwriter. She said in a statement on Tuesday, ultimately my silence has become too painful and I realized that I needed to tell my story to heal. I hope that doing so will allow others and prevent future horrific abuse. Jesus Christ. And a complaint describes meeting with him in 2015. Expressed interest in signing her as an artist, 23 at the time, alleging a lawsuit. So was she 30, 30 something now? Promised to help secure recording and publishing contracts for her and write songs for her like he did for Beyonce and Rihanna. Yeah, baby, I can get you on like Beyonce and Rihanna. Controlled all aspects of her life while she was in the U.S. on a work visa. Also alleged that she committed multiple acts of sexual violence against her, filmed her during acts, and forced her to drink excessive amount of alcohol by pouring it down her throat. Jesus Christ.
So she
Look.
drove the boat and now she mad.
She hired, check this out. Her attorney, Douglas Wigdor and Meredith Firetog, right? The same attorney that represents Cassie who sued Diddy. Man,
Ain't no motherfucking way.
Am I not? Literally, look. Her attorneys, Douglas Wigdor and Meredith Firetog, said in a statement while she will never fully recover from what he and those who supported him did to her, her willingness to speak out is now evidence of her extraordinary strength. It goes on to say that they also represented Cassie, who sued Diddy. Dog,
wow.
Am I not a oracle? I told y'all. I'm doing an entirely separate video on this shit on the Anton Daniels channel. I
You got
warned
to.
y'all. I told y'all it's gonna be the same thing. It's the same play. Cassie threw an alley-oop for all of y'all to get finesse, and they hiring the same lawyers, bro.
What they call them, ambulance chasers.
I said it.
It,
And everybody was
man,
acting like
this
I was crazy. No. You're just trying to stick up for Diddy because he a monster. No, it ain't about Diddy. It's about basically they doing the same thing from a Me Too perspective that they did to all of these other dudes, and it's playing out the exact same way across the board. This is what I said was gonna happen, and I was right as usual. And people never want to acknowledge the fact that I was right and that I predicted it. And as soon as I started reading it and I seen that lawyer name, I was like, oh, that's the same lawyer that Cassie hired. They're looking for a payday, looking for a payout.
man, this is the same playbook that they use with the dude Ben Crump. It's the same thing. It's the
Yeah,
same scenario.
same kind of lawyer.
Using the
You're
same
right.
lawyers for the same type of scenarios. This shit is low key sick, man.
Told y'all,
This shit is low
y'all
key
better
sick.
gird up. Y'all better gird up. Y'all better start getting these cause see, listen, this shit happened in the early 2010s. And now it's coming back to haunt them in 2024. I keep telling y'all don't know where y'all gonna be 9-10 years from now. Y'all gonna be fucking megastars, streamers, and all of this shit, making all of this money. And then somebody gonna want to come up from your past acting like you did something because you ain't hit her with that paperwork. Nope, never. I told y'all, bro.
Yeah, Pandora's box is wide open. It's a wrap. It's a wrap, man.
But
it's over with.
Whatever. Y'all go ahead and keep on dealing with these. Go ahead, Quentin. Keep chasing these little hoes.
Man, I don't chase. Like I've been, like I said, the one I'm in right now, I've been tiptoeing for like quite some time, and I had to let some distance come between some stuff. But we
Go
here
ahead
now.
and chase these little hood rats and see how they play out for y'all.
He said hood rats.
Man, that shit is wild.
Hey, Slimmy, how old do you think that girl is? How old do you think that chick is I sent you?
Maybe like 27 tops.
Dang, did she just say late 30s, bro?
Really?
Yep.
Oh yeah. Go for the gusto.
Yep.
Take her.
She ain't
Take her
got
out.
it. What you say?
Take
She
her
ain't
out.
got it.
Take her
She
out.
ain't got the heads up no more. You too old now. Your best is behind you.
Yeah. Damn. She ain't got no kids, does she?
Nope.
Oh yeah. You could win with that.
Nope.
Might as well. Have some fun. Yeah, buddy.
Quentin is tasting these little hood rats. He's trying to get caught up in these streets. Quentin is trying to get caught up in these streets. I'm trying to save Quentin from himself. You don't want to listen though.
I don't think she's a hood rat. I don't.
How do you know she's not a hood rat, Quentin?
She's in my orbit.
How do you know a woman is not a hood rat, bro?
I think she's like. I think enough people have talked to her, and dealt with her in my orbit that I know a little something. I
What do
know
you mean
more.
enough
Even
people
though
have talked to her?
even though I'm just not talking to her right now, I know more about her than she knows that I know about her. But we just
I don't
playing.
understand what that means.
Like I know a lot about her, but she think that hey, this is a brand new nigga in my DMs is probably what she think right now. But I know a whole lot about you, my nigga.
Y'all, hold on, wait. No, so let me ask a question. Y'all are cool with going and like meeting women just straight from like dating a woman straight from the DMs?
I've seen this.
No,
I've met this.
no.
I've met this woman in real life. I don't think she's put two and two together yet, but I've met her in real life before.
No, I'm gonna say
Quentin, this sounded real
this-
stalkerish, man. I ain't even gonna front with it, bro.
This happened, and I've seen this girl for the first time in 2008, and she was on the back of a dude's motorcycle. We was all posted up downtown. I was like, "Dang, she got a fat ass." That's the first. And then
How
the
do you
dude
know that you
circled
met
back
her in 2008 though?
because I remember that's what kind of motorcycle I had, and that's when I first popped in the scene. And then the dude circled back, and it was my homeboy riding the bike, and I was like, "Ah, shit, this is this nigga Mikey's girlfriend."
This nigga scheming on the homie's girl, man.
It ain't the homie. We went to high school together. It was a little different.
No, yeah.
Yeah, that nigga done moved on, got him another little something, so it's all good. Anyway.
Have y'all
How
seen
long
what
was
was
you was
going
in the
on
bike
with,
club?
Yeah. You said
Have y'all
what,
seen
Anton?
what was going on with Will Smith and Martin Lawrence, or Martin Lawrence? You know what I'm saying? Will Smith kind of bringing out Martin Lawrence in order to help him out or whatever like that.
I see they got a
didn't see what
new
happened.
Bad Boys coming out. I know that, but besides that, no.
Y'all haven't seen the clip where he was basically bringing bringing Martin out and all of that. It's kind of went viral.
What do you mean by
No.
bringing him out? Like he gay?
I gotta pull it up. Give me a second. No, not like he gay.
But he said bringing him out. I was like, what does that mean?
Like you'll see. I'm gonna try to find it and pull it up for y'all.
I seen the clip of Will Smith, man, when he was showing like some behind the scenes work. That shit looked amazing. This dude had a camera, he was turning it and had the gun. That shit looks raw as fuck. That's gonna be a nice scene.
I'm gonna see if I can pull it up. Let me see.
Oh, they say the dream trafficking too? What?
Yeah, they're gonna say a whole bunch of stuff in order to get people to say some of the most negative stuff about him and stuff like that. Let me see if I can pull it up.
For Comedy Hype News, I'm Symphony Thompson. As Will Smith and Martin Lawrence continue coverage all over the world for Bad Boys Ride or Die, the fourth film in the beloved franchise, concerns over Martin's health continues to grow as well. Fans had
when he's basically Will Smith kind of walks him out, you know what I'm saying, and introduces him or whatever like that.
Comedy
you
Hype
can
News,
see it right here.
I'm Symphony Thompson. As Will Smith and Martin Lawrence continue coverage all over the world for
And then he kind of like keep his hand like together or whatever like that, because they saying that Martin had a stroke some years ago, and he's still kind of having health problems or whatever like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Oh, that's sad, man.
Y'all didn't know that. Y'all didn't know that Martin had a stroke some years ago.
I know he was he had remember when he was talking about how he had lost his mind a little bit, but I didn't know he had no stroke.
Yeah, they say that
Yes.
Martin Lawrence had a stroke a while ago, bro, and that basically he had a lot of health concerns. Like if you hear him talking and stuff like that, he talk a little slower. His
Didn't
hand
Jamie
is a little
Foxx?
weirder.
Fox had something like that too. They tried to keep his undercover, didn't he?
I don't
Who?
know what Jamie Foxx's
That's
is,
what
but I
Jamie
know that
Foxx was
Martin
down for like
Lawrence was a
4
big
months or
deal.
something.
Man, I don't know what's going on with Jamie Foxx. I just know he ain't got that tattoo on the back of his head no more. That shit
Huh?
weird. Yeah, when I seen him in the commercial, that last commercial I saw him in, he did not have that tattoo on the back of his head.
As Will Smith
Yeah,
and Martin.
Will is like
Oh
helping him
yeah, he
out.
definitely ushering him out.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
sad.
And then the hand don't move. It just stay like that.
yeah,
That's a real nigga.
yeah. Will a real one, bro. Listen, no matter
Yeah.
what the fuck happened to Will, no matter how he is, or why they try to portray him, or what happened with his chick,
He a
nobody
real
could
nigga.
ever make me hate Will, bro.
Nope.
Nobody can ever make me turn on Will or have anything negative to say about Will. I know they tried to kill his career and they tried to throw him under the bus and he had a bunch of junk going on and all of that. Nobody could ever make me hate Will because Will has always seemed like he been a real one. Because really what's happening, it seemed like Will is just making sure that Martin will stay on and that he keep money in his pocket and all of that. That's what it seemed like, bro. Because Will is carrying the franchise, but you know what I'm saying? It's like, he making sure Martin eat, bro. And that's his homie. You know what I'm saying? And so I got so much love for Will, bro. I will never ever say I will never ever have anything negative to say about Will, bro. It's just like he just seemed like one of the realest ones ever, bro. So they said that he was on Nightcap with Martin Lawrence. With Shannon Sharp last
How old
night.
is he?
I don't know.
Really?
How old
Who?
is who? Martin or Will?
I guess I guess I can Google.
I think Martin Lawrence is older.
He 59. God damn, these niggas is getting old. Shit.
Yeah, bro. All our heroes is
It's getting old as fuck. Will is only 55, so Will's still popping. 55 ain't old.
nah.
But when you
They
start
all
looking at
getting old, bro.
60, that's when it.
They are all getting old, man.
Yup.
Honestly,
That's
it's
wild.
like all of
That's
our heroes are starting to get old. They're aging out. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to start giving people their flowers while they're here. Or it's gonna be over, bro. Sooner than later, you're gonna start seeing a lot of people fall off. Like a lot of people, probably not saying them, Martin or anything like that, but
breaking news. So and so and so and so
yeah, you're
dead.
gonna start seeing a lot of that shit, bro. Because a lot of our heroes and a lot of the people that we used to rock with is aged out.
Let me
Yeah.
ask you a question. There's
Look
been a
at them.
30-year between the first Bad Boys as due to evolve. What's the
Look at
biggest difference,
Martin, bro.
Will, you first and then Martin, between the first Bad Boys and Bad Boy 4, Ride or Die?
I guess the biggest difference is we ain't no shit when we just
Yeah, that nigga face stiff as fuck.
yo, man, listen, we ain't know nothing on that first movie, man. We were out there, we were both coming off of our TV shows, right? And Michael Bay, me and Martin were coming out and like we were literally making this stuff up every day, so it was like I would say the big thing that between the first one and this one was like the precision of what we were doing when we stepped out there. Like we knew what we wanted and we knew how to get it.
Let me ask you this. Ocho and I, we are similarities that you...
Biggest differences. Let me see, I got you.
Will be carrying this shit, bro.
Yeah,
Because
he
that nigga Martin
definitely
used to,
is.
yeah, you can look
Martin
back.
is like
Martin
a
talk a
zombie
lot.
almost, man.
Yeah,
Damn.
Martin used to talk all the time. You can, he just like, yeah,
Marty
man.
Ma is
Just sitting
really
there.
calm.
He is.
Yeah, Marty Ma is
He is.
and he just, he's trying to keep it easy. And like, I'm the friend that makes sure we get in trouble.
Will hyper. He has a lot of energy, but fun energy,
right.
Good energy.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of respect with us.
Yeah, for sure.
A lot of love and respect.
And I learned.
Yeah.
Damn, man.
Oh
man.
Like, what does a stroke do to you? Like, is it a brain thing? Or like, what? I guess
I
it
have
depends
no
on
idea,
Mhm.
bro.
Yeah, it's a brain thing because my grandfather had one. He couldn't walk anymore. Like, so if it affects the a certain side of your brain, like it takes away your mobility, and sometimes and if it affects the other side of your brain, it might take away your speech. So it
Mm.
depends on which side of the brain that it hit. So like
Food.
that's why that arm, we got better technology now. So like, and he gonna have the best doctors in the world. So my grandfather, he couldn't move his right arm at all. So it was stuck. It would always stay like this, clenched up. That's why you see Martin like this, and I'm holding his hand. So like it's still they got ways where they got better technology now, but man, like if that hit the wrong side of your brain, you don't ever talk again. They might have technology for that, but yeah, bro, it's crucial.
I seen when Cam and Mace did an interview with Floyd Mayweather, right? On It Is What
Mhm.
It Is on the show or whatever. And I was kind of listening to it and skimming through it because I like to listen to Cam and Mace because they funny. And they asked Floyd about, why he had replaced his uncle and then his father as his trainers and stuff like that. And he was just saying that, yo, they losing you know what I'm saying, they
The
functions.
faculties.
Yeah, and he was just kind of like,
Mm.
they need, hiring full-time caregivers for them or whatever. And he said that sometimes he don't even feel 100% right. And he said he stay on top of it and he try to, do stuff and do puzzles and all of that type of stuff. And you got to remember, Floyd is one of those fighters that he never got hit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't a fighter that took a lot of punishment, but he was just saying that it was kind of sad to hear, and nobody is actually talking about it. He was kind of mentioning that, yo, sometimes he don't even feel 100% right. And I was like, damn, that's kind of tripped out to hear, bro. Like, it really make me focus, bro. Like, I'm changing. Right now at 42 years old, I've literally remixed everything, bro. Like, if I show you my refrigerator, it ain't nothing but water. You know what I'm saying? I got some watermelon in there. And you know what I'm saying? Like, seriously, bro. Like, I'm literally changing everything, man, because that shit would be sad that you wouldn't be able to actually enjoy your life because you then have to make sacrifices based off of health concerns. So
Mm-hmm.
Food.
everything that I do, bro, first thing I do when I get up in the morning, 6 a.m., about 5:45, 6 a.m., I just hit straight down to the gym, bro.
Damn, I don't blame you.
Yeah, I heard Floyd kind of mention that, and that shit just kind of made me sad, bro.
It's all in the food.
So
Gotta watch what we eat. Definitely. Gotta stay in them
yeah, bro.
fruits. Gotta stay on them veggies.
Yeah. It ain't even
Water.
about being like super built or no shit like that. Like if that come along with it over time, cool. That shit is about survival. It's about keeping
Mm-hmm.
your faculties, making sure that you age
Mm-hmm.
gracefully. That's why I be on Quentin. Rita be on Quentin hard. She like, Anton, make sure you check on Quentin, make sure that he going taking care of and doing what he's supposed to do. Cause man, I ain't trying to that's another reason why I don't get caught up in the bullshit. Like I ain't about to be arguing with niggas and going hard and junk like that. Man, I don't give a fuck. I'm trying to live life and enjoy life. I ain't about to raise my blood
Facts.
pressure. I'm chilling, bro.
Facts.
I'm in a good space. I'm chilling. I'm slow motion. I ain't on none of that, bro. We got it. It's funny. We was trying to survive the hood, and now we trying to make sure that we age gracefully. So I
Man.
learned from Kev. I seen Kev go. I seen a lot of people not make it, bro. But now I wanna make sure that you know what I'm saying, that we doing all right. You know what I'm saying? So I just be kind of chilling, man. I ain't on none of that smoke junk. I'm gonna say what I gotta say, and I don't give a fuck what nobody talking about after that.
Yeah, I noticed you don't be fucking with other folks' panels as much.
Nope.
I
For
don't
what?
blame you. I don't
For what?
blame
I
you.
got my own. I got my own dogs. I hit you up. I hit Quentin up. I hit 2K up. I hit Mika up. I got Q. I got my own friends. I don't need nobody, bro. I
And
never
that
felt
shit
like I
add
needed
extra
these niggas,
stress.
bro.
That shit add extra stress, man. Like
They be going
on
back and
panels,
forth with each
debating.
other, beefing and shit. Man, I ain't on that, bro.
Yeah.
They can
It
have
ain't
that
worth it.
shit.
It ain't worth it, man.
I
You end
roll the
up in a
windows
vicious cycle.
down, throw that music up, and be chilling, bro.
Yeah, I don't
Play
blame
the
you.
play the same one song on repeat over here.
Throw it on. Yep, I sure do. Usually, I just throw on Nipsey Hustle and throw that shit on shuffle. and then just rock out, bro. I be chilling, man. I ain't trying to get in. I don't care nothing about these niggas. Cause I don't see nobody in real life. You know what I'm saying? Like all of the people I see, all of the people I see in real life, it's all love. It's 100% love. I get no smoke in real life, bro. I run into people, they be like, "Oh man, what up, man? Whatever, blah blah blah." Man, we be having a good time, bro. So I wish everybody the best, but I'm chilling, bro. I ain't on none of that.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, stress is they'll kill you. 100%.
I ain't, but for what though? Because I'm gonna just tell you, when you gone, ain't nobody gonna be checking for you.
Nope.
Like
That's a
ain't
fact.
nobody gonna come back and be like, "Yo, what's up?" You know what I'm saying? How's everybody doing? You know what happened to Anton? Man, don't nobody be going and checking for Kevin Samuels. Ain't nobody calling his mom. I stay in touch with his mom. I stay in touch with his daughter. You know what I'm saying? I be kicking it, and I'm not. This ain't no diss to nobody because I fuck with everybody, but I'm just saying, like, the general public, they're not, they forgot and they moved on. No matter how big you are, no matter how significant you are, people move on with their lives and they find something else to attach to and they rock out with it. I'm gonna read that super chat shortly. I rock with y'all. But ain't nobody really checking for that shit. Ain't nobody trying to find out. It was news for the moment because everybody made money off of it. But niggas move on with their life, bro. They ain't checking for you. So you make your mark while you here, and then you make sure that you take care of yourself. Cause ain't nobody gonna come and take care of you, bro. Ain't nobody gonna be checking for you. Ain't nobody
It's a
gonna be
fact.
calling your wife. Ain't nobody gonna be checking on your kids to make sure that they good. You gotta take care of you, bro.
It's a fact. Straight
So
up.
I just got a different disposition. I got a different perspective about that shit, bro.
Life changes the way
They
you look at
stole a lot of his
things.
content though.
Oh my gosh, man. Still stealing
Hey,
it.
what?
They stole a
Oh,
lot of his
somebody called
content.
out somebody called out Kendra G on like she stole his whole format. I didn't know she used to have a totally different format. And like
Kendra G got a
her
different format now.
they was saying
What
like
you
she
mean?
stole it. She stole the format from Kevin Samuels. Cause
I
like the
don't
way
think
she
she
used
did.
to
I've watched it. I think
Nah.
her mindset has changed and she holds women accountable now. Like, because let's
Because
be like,
she
people
stole his
people
format.
don't know
No, no,
Kendra
no. They
G is like Kendra G's
I don't
not
know,
famous
Quentin.
from
They
IG.
showed it.
Like she deep in the industry. Like, nigga, she know people.
Yeah, but
She
that's cool.
know
But they
people.
they showed
She been around
they
for a
showed how
minute.
she was talking before. They showed how she was talking before, and they showed what happened later. Hey man,
Well, that's what I mean. Changed
it's
her
damn near.
mindset. Her mindset evolved. It was like, hey, these bitches is crazy. Like, her show's been the same. She's had this show for forever. It's always looked the same, but her mindset has changed,
I
and
don't
you can
know,
see it.
man. I don't
And
know,
you should
man. Like,
see the coonery that shows up on her show. And she's like,
damn, man.
these motherfuckers was right. Like, she had an epiphany moment, and she was like, these niggas is right.
It's a clip. It's a clip. I forgot who called her out, but
I haven't seen it.
yeah, man. Oh my goodness. Damn, man. I literally just watched this shit. I didn't know. I thought she always had the same show. She definitely did not. And she was
What did it
talking
look
down
like today?
on
What did it look like before now?
it looked like she was just up there talking. Like it wasn't no people on her show.
But
And
it's always been
she was
people because niggas from Fight Club was on the show way long before Kevin died. Like, yeah, it was.
but she
We used to make
changed it
fun of
up
niggas for
after.
going on shows like that.
But she changed it up after. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. You gotta look up that clip, man. That shit is real strange, man. Her show used to be one way, and now it's another.
You gotta evolve. It gotta look different. Nigga. You can't stay the same, nigga. Change or adapt or die, nigga.
I get what you're saying, but like it's a difference between doing a 180, you know what I'm saying, and then just like pivoting a little. She did a 180.
It's all good,
Like,
nigga. She holding women
I mean,
accountable.
she gonna get her
She
bag.
she she getting people married too. And she got a little
shut
app.
that shit up, Quentin.
She
Listen,
is. People be
I
coming
was
back.
rolling with you. I was rolling with you at first, bro. But come on, bro.
Dude, people be coming back. People be coming back happy as hell after they've been on Kendra's show.
Man, Jay Princeton went back 3-4 times. Shit, what that mean?
No, people come back with like good stories. Like,
really,
yeah,
Quentin?
I don't know, man.
yes, they be like, "Hey, I met my person on Kendra."
Yeah, see, Fob Brown said it, man. Fob Brown said it.
What'd he
Fob
say?
Brown said it, man. She was on Kev's show.
Oh, was
And then
she? I didn't know that she
yeah,
ever was on
yeah, she
Kev's
got
show.
smoked. She got smoked. Yeah, she got smoked on Kev's show, and then she took all those talking points and changed their show up. Dead ass. They showed it. I forgot who. Man, I wish my mind was better.
Maybe I
'Cause
didn't know. All I've ever known from Kendra Dree is she had that same damn pad asking them same damn questions. That's all I've known of this woman.
Only thing I know of, the main thing that I know of is she got pissed at people for reacting to her content, and so I kind of went off. And that's why I never ever reviewed any of her shit. Not that it mattered, but I never supported or reviewed any of her shit because um she kind of had diss male content creators for reacting to her shit. So I was like, well then I ain't gonna never review none of her stuff. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, I'm gonna find it because that shit kind of blew my mind. I was just like, this is crazy. Oh, Corey Holcomb. It was Corey Holcomb that exposed it. Yeah.
I haven't reviewed Corey Holcomb stuff in a long time.
Yeah, he exposed her. I'm gonna send it to you. That shit
He
was
haven't
crazy,
really been
man.
on my radar like that, but I don't know. I'm curious as to what y'all thoughts on Mexico electing the first female president, and she just so happened to be Jewish also.
Oh, she's what?
She
She's
may have that
Jewish.
whole country turned around in the next 90 days.
You think so, bro?
Man, the last I heard of a
No
female
folks
running the
own
country
Mexico.
was New Zealand, and New Zealand is peaceful as fuck.
Here, let me play this really quickly for the audience to bring them up to speed on what's happening out in these streets, and then we're gonna go from there.
That's wild.
This morning, Mexico electing the first woman president and first Jewish president in its 200-year history. Claudia Sheinbaum, a close ally of Mexico's current president, Andrés Manuel López Obrador, declaring victory overnight. The election also happening across the U.S., with 20 Mexican consulates allowing voters to cast ballots.
As a young adult, it is really exciting to come vote for my own country.
In Mexico, some voters waiting hours at polling locations.
I think it's a necessary change, and it's a good sign of progress as a society.
Sheinbaum is an academic who shared a Nobel Peace Prize for her work on climate change. And it's the growing power and violence of criminal organizations that are expected to be her greatest challenge. Hundreds have been killed at campaign events, including dozens of candidates. Mexico's drug cartels and gangs are thought to be behind the attacks.
20 years ago, Mexican drug cartels were just shipping drugs to the U.S. Now they are doing businesses locally and extorting people and government, so they need to have a political base, and elections are the opportunity to increase the control.
Criminal organizations are also profiting from the smuggling of migrants to the U.S., with thousands arriving daily through Mexico's southern border. The immigration crisis, a major issue for U.S. voters this November, and Sheinbaum will become America's crucial partner to avoid another surge at the border.
So, thoughts on Mexico electing a female president?
How is she Jewish? Like, I'm confused.
I say that she Jewish.
I wonder, like, I don't know their whole
No, go ahead, Quinn.
Are you good?
I don't understand how a Jewish woman becomes a Mexican president. Like, this isn't adding up. Anybody could go to Mexico and run for president? Like, I'm confused.
Well, she's Mexican. I think she's Latina. I can hear it in her voice.
Let me see. Claudia.
Like, can Mexicans be Jewish, or like? I guess Jewish isn't a religion. It's what is Jewish?
It's both. It's a religion. If
It's something
Yeah,
else too. It's not a.
they're from Israel. You know what I'm saying? So some of them are from Israel and some of them are religious. You know what I'm saying?
So
So
Jewish
it's
is a
like
religion, not it's not a race. Jew like a Jew isn't
technically
a race.
it's both. It's hard to explain.
Here go the Three
It's
Stooges,
wild,
nigga.
bro. No,
Like what is
It
Jewish?
said that she was born to a secular Jewish family in Mexico City. So she was born in Mexico, but she's Jewish.
secular Jewish. What the fuck does that mean?
Grandparents immigrated from Lithuania to Mexico City in the 1920s. Her maternal grandparents immigrated there from Bulgaria in the early 1940s to escape the Holocaust. She celebrated the major Jewish holidays at her grandparents' home. Both of her parents are scientists.
It's a rap, man. She a plant.
So she earned her master's degree in 1994 and a PhD in 1995 in energy engineering. PhD thesis between 1991 and 1994 at Lawrence Berkeley in California. While working at a lab, she analyzed the use of energy in Mexican transportation sector and published studies on trends in Mexican building energy use. In 1995, she joined the faculty at Institute of Engineering at the National Autonomous University of Mexico. She was a researcher in the Institute of Engineering as a member of both whatever, blah, blah, blah. 1999, she received the best prize for the national, I'm sorry, hold on. Best prize for young researcher in engineering and technological innovation. Huh.
This is
So
insane.
her parents, she's Jewish, but it's almost like being black in America or being white and being born in South Africa, right? So Elon Musk is technically an African. He was born in
Yeah.
South Africa, but he was a white man. So she's Jewish, but she was born in Mexico City.
This is
That's the
insane.
sentiment of it. So technically, it's almost like we're all American, right? But
Mm-hmm.
she was born in Mexico. That's my interpretation of what it is that I'm hearing right now.
She's a
She's the
plant.
first president of Mexico from a Jewish background. So
Yeah, she's a plant.
you
That's
think that
basically
she's a
what it
plant? I don't
is.
think she's a plant.
Gotta be.
I don't think that she's a
Like
plant.
this is This gotta be manufactured.
Why you
Gotta
say
be.
that?
So
Like they
she's
don't have
not
no good
Mexican.
Mexicans I could have ran.
She was
They
just
don't have
born
no
there.
Mexican people
But
I could have ran.
she's not a Mexican. She's Bulgarian, right?
Like this is insane. This
I
is
don't know. She's
insane.
pretty. She's really beautiful.
Quentin
That's
is
all I know.
always shit. We really about to be the Three Stooges in for real.
Oh, dude, she's really
This is
cute.
like
I was gonna
this is
rename
like
this show The Crew or
she's
some shit
beautiful.
like that. I might have to rename this The Three Stooges for real. Cause Quentin like,
She's
well, she is
beautiful.
pretty, and then
Woo, woo,
Slimmy
woo,
is
woo,
like,
woo,
but she gotta be a plant. Fuck.
And then it sounds like the smart one's like, this is the sentiment.
Oh.
No, I'm just saying like
Uh,
because she was the mayor of Mexico City, and the logic behind it is that she basically reduced violent crime or reduced crime by like 72%. By a lot of the things that she learned from what she's seen happen inside of the United States as far as implementing policing policies and stuff like that. So that's largely the platform that she ran off of because one of the biggest concerns in Mexico is cartel crime and political corruption and all of that stuff. And so her reputation in Mexico City and having success, especially when it comes to reducing crime and giving some level of normalcy to the people is largely the platform that she ran off of, in addition to her background, in addition to her education. And then also she's a climate change scientist. So that's kind of
sheesh.
the foundation for her qualifications for becoming president of Mexico. Um, and I mean, based off of her background and her mentorship in politics, she probably better suited, to be honest with you, than anything. But my thing is, aside from her, she is qualified for the job, right? However, I believe that this is going to start to have a trickle down effect into what's
Oh, for
happening in the
sure.
United States of America, because I believe within the next 12 years we will have a female president. So
Oh, for sure. For sure. That's gonna happen. As long as it ain't Hillary or Mamala, I'm good. I can't see them as no
you might
presidents.
listen. I don't know why y'all don't think that Cam got the background. She got all of that. She just fake. But
Yeah.
so you know, there's no reason why Kamala Harris, she's an AKA.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like she always here back and forth from Michigan for her little dinners. She got the background as a prosecutor. She married the right person. She's in politics, and you know, she it's no reason. Listen, if Joe Biden get elected, it's no reason to even think that it's a possibility. He may even not even make it to term. He might even make it another 4 years.
I think that's been the plan all along. Let's go ahead and get Kamala to sit in the background till he die off, and we just kind of.
Wait,
Yeah,
so
so
Crown just said the other candidates got smoked.
I don't know nothing about. I don't think that's true. I don't know about
I don't.
that. I haven't read nothing about that. I've been researching her extensively, bro. Like I've
Oh,
researched. That's how I know so much about her crime statistics, Mexico City, and all of that. I don't know. I haven't read anything about other candidates getting smoked and all of that other type of stuff. So
but
Sheesh.
is there political government makeup? Is it like America? Like by and large, the president don't really do shit. It's people at the lower levels that get shit done, type thing. Is it Mexico like
are
that?
you talking about as far as having layers of legislative branches in order to be able to? I
Well, you
mean,
know
the
how you say
president.
like you need to vote locally, not really the president that gets shit
Yeah,
done,
you
type
you still
thing.
got to vote locally.
Yeah,
Like
you
for
gotta
example,
vote locally.
she was a mayor. You know what I'm saying? She was a mayor of Mexico City, and now she's the president of Mexico. And they're wondering if she can institute and implement a lot of the same policies and a structure to reduce crime, especially in heavily guarded cartel areas that she did in Mexico City in order to also be successful. That's one of the things that they questioned about her. But, and plus her mentor is the outgoing president of Mexico. And she, even though he governed differently, she's had a different way of governing, even though she was mentored by him in a lot of ways. And so, you know, man, y'all got to get up on y'all international studies games, bro.
Yeah, yeah, I definitely do. But I know Mexico is corrupt as fuck though.
Yeah, it is. I
They
mean,
they
but
been they been corrupt for
the United States of
forever.
America is corrupt.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
for sure,
all
for
government is
sure.
corrupt.
Yeah, well,
It's
yeah,
all
that
corrupt.
pretty much
Like
all
what?
government is.
Snowfall is real life.
Yo, I'm gonna have to
Yeah, that's
reboot
ill.
Snowfall after I seen that
It's
crazy scene when they was trying to get my man money back.
it's real
Oh
life.
my
I
god, man.
I I kind of just I was like, all right, let me take a break. I don't know if I could really keep watching this shit. That shit was wild, bro.
Yeah, Snowfall is like
It's real life.
that's
That
that's
that
one of the realest shows you'll ever see. But it was so entertaining that you don't even really realize how bad that shit really is when you really think about what took place. That shit was horrible.
I only got up to
Horrible.
that episode where it got a little crazy in the bedroom. I was like, all right, let me the first season, probably like episode 3 or some shit. I was like, all right, let me. I don't know if I can make it through this.
Oh no, you gotta watch that, bro. That shit get man, there's so much ill shit that take place in that, man. Like it never stops. Like the
Yeah.
ill shit that like if these were real life events that happen in America, which they say they are,
Mm.
dude. Some to
America is
some
a
to
ill
some.
place.
Yeah,
America is an ill place, man. Like straight up and down.
nigga, it's
It's ill
happening,
as
nigga.
fuck.
I believe 100% there was some white guy pulling strings with some cocaine overseas. 100%.
Shit wild. Angel Reese was ejected in the fourth quarter. Damn.
And she
That's
had a simp that's Lonzo Ball is gonna pay for her fines. What the fuck, man? I
What?
read that. Yeah,
wait,
he
what
was
you talking
like
about, Lonzo Ball?
he don't. He said that it was it was like some bullshit. He was like, keep your money, I got you.
So what was it like? $13?
Oh shit!
They
It
keep
couldn't be that much.
instituting them $100 fines for them ejections. It's gonna get tough out here for these WNBA players, bro.
Oh wow, this shit was
It's gonna get tough.
slanderous as fuck.
It's gonna get tough for these
Yo,
WNBA players if they keep instituting these $100 fines, bro.
I think the one for her
yo,
not
you
showing
can't
up was
say that.
it was legit for her not showing up to the
Let me
press
see something. I'm
conferences.
about to look it up. Average. Let me pull this shit up, bro.
Oh my
It's
god.
probably about 60K, I bet. 60, 63,
But
60,
average
65K.
WNBA salary.
Hell no. Oh, the
It's about
salary.
60.
Oh yeah. I thought you were
Yeah,
talking
the
about the
average.
fine. I was about to be like, shit. They definitely can't
The
afford no
average.
60K fine.
No, these some high value chicks. Average
What
salary is
is it?
$113,000.
What? Okay. Okay, I was thinking about the rookies. Okay, that makes sense.
Yep. Average salary 113. The highest in the league is 241.
Okay. I was just thinking about what the rookies just got.
Yep. So yeah, man. They them little fines is gonna start to add up in a minute.
$100.
That shit gonna be crucial.
Lowest
hate that
paid
one.
WNBA player,
Like 50.
16. Let's say 16. 8 players have salaries less than 10,000.
What? It's like a 10-day contract, nigga.
I have no idea. I'm just looking.
What do you want me to do with less than $10,000? Jesus.
And it relies on the NBA for its funding.
Jesus.
The NBA brings in over $10 billion annually, according to this, and WNBA brings in less than $60 million annually.
Man, I hate people. That's a lie. They get under 100K on average. Nigga, he's reading. What the fuck? I fucking hate people, bro.
I'm literally looking at this right now. According to Fortune magazine. If Fortune is wrong, then I'm wrong.
It is what it is, yeah.
So I
That's
don't know.
wild. Have you been keeping up with the diaper dude? The dude who made that song and he be singing with diapers on his ear?
I don't know nothing about this guy. I seen him and he walking around with diapers, and I heard he was on Fresh and Fit, but I don't know nothing.
Well, the first time I saw him, he was on This Might Be Risky, and I was like, "Who is this motherfucker?" So I started seeing him everywhere else, but yeah, he got kicked off Fresh and Fit because that nigga. And MTR had something. He was texting him, and MTR was showing their DMs, and this nigga think he more than what he is.
Wait. He was texting with who? MTR?
Yeah, because MTR was like, "Hey man, I'm about to post what happened on Fresh and Fit. And let me get some. If there's some extra context you want to add before I post it, let me know." And they was going back and forth, and that nigga got salty. He was like, "It look like you made up your mind before you talked to me."
What?
But yeah, he got salty.
But what is it about him? What makes him like?
He made a song about single baby mamas or something like that, and.
You know, that's the dude. Now you're a single mom.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. All I heard was it was some dude walking around with diapers or something.
Oh shit!
That nigga holds. Anytime you see him, he holds the diapers the whole time. That nigga just doing diaper shit. That shit's fucking weird.
What is the diapers?
What's the diapers?
I guess just because the song is about single baby mamas, that nigga just always got diapers on his ear like he talking on the phone or something. It's fucking weird, bro.
Has he been around for a while? Is this new?
No, nigga, like the last 2 months. And that's what he said. That's what he said to that's what he said to MTR. He was like, "I'm the freaking man. I'm the one going viral. Like, why aren't you letting me talk?" We're like, what? He was calling like the girls bitches and shit.
Huh? On Fresh and Fit?
Yes, they kicked him out. Yes.
I don't even want to pull it up, bro. I don't even review their kids
That shit.
like that.
Yeah.
Oh, Tommy Sotomayor was on there.
I don't even review their content.
Tommy was pissed because Tommy had like a blank face the whole time that dude was talking. Tommy was just like looking straight. Tommy didn't say shit.
What was he on there for though?
I don't know.
It was just like he was just there for the interview or to promote the song. No.
I just think it's weird that there's so many panels and they say the same thing on every show. This is what women should do. No, women this, women that. And I just think and it's just the same thing every time. No matter who, women do this, women do that, and I was just like, here we go again.
No, I'm
That's what
saying
I
was
thought
the
with this
dude,
girl. This
the
girl I'm
artist
talking
was
to, I asked her why she. You said what?
I was just wondering if the artist was there to promote the song. Was he there to promote the
He's not an
song, or what was
artist.
he
This
there
is.
for?
I think it was a joke, nigga. I think he made this song on a joke and it fucking blew up. Like I don't think he's
Yeah,
like a real artist.
it's a parody song for sure.
Yeah, he's a comedian. I don't think he's an artist.
Oh, he's a comedian.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. Yeah, that's why that went like that.
Mm-hmm.
He probably was trolling.
And then it's something you didn't. I know you probably didn't see this one. There was some dude that was talking. What that dude was talking about, that black women are God. That light skinned dude.
Oh yeah.
That nigga said 2 plus.
I don't
That
even
nigga
know
said,
what y'all talking about, bro.
nigga Cooley was like, nigga, if I have 2 watches on my wrist, how many watches do I have? He said, well, if it's one wrist, it's one watch.
Man,
What are
this
y'all?
shit,
Who is this person?
bruh, this shit was the most out of control interview ever.
Where?
And dude started talking about fighting. He started talking about fighting.
It was on the
What's the name
food.
of the
It was on
show?
the food gaze. No food
Oh, I
gaze
Yeah,
know
no
who y'all
fugazi.
talking about. I
Oh
did
my
see that. I did
goodness.
see that.
That
I did
nigga
see
was
that.
so.
I
That shit
did
was the
see that.
goofiest shit ever, man. This dude wanted to go viral. You could tell, man.
I
'Cause
did
ain't
see
no
that.
way.
I seen that.
And
Ain't no
it's
way,
such a
man.
bad look. I didn't talk to Angry Man about this. This is such a bad look for light skinned men.
No, I know Angry Man ain't covered that one.
Like, you talking about nigga?
Yeah, I did see that. You know what? Honestly, like, I don't know, man. I don't be wanting to cover that shit, bro.
I think it's funny. That's stupid. I hate you niggas in the chat.
Cause
Like, I
you
don't
know
have
what?
talking.
Honestly, it's so hard for me to cover simps. Cause when I see simps a lot of times, and you cover them, they get so easily offended. They get emotional, bro. Like
Oh, he was emotional for sure.
I see women get emotional a lot of times when I cover them, and I try to even be objective as possible and speak to their talking points instead of actually criticizing them per se. But I'm gonna address the talking point. But when you go in on women, a lot of times they come back and be like, "I can't believe he did this," and they just get emotional and get wrong and be like, that's why he's single, and they don't be doing shit. But the guys get incredibly emotional. I mean, the guys get way more emotional than the women when you're going on a simps, and it's just like I don't got time for these dudes. Like everybody can see that they simping. It's no point.
Yeah, dude got really emotional. He talked about pulling up, trying to fight dude. It was that shit was crazy.
Yeah.
That shit was too crazy, man. Too fucking crazy. Good grief.
What happened?
I don't get it.
Let me get a caller in here real quick. Zell.
Yo, what's
What
good,
up,
man?
Zell? What's the word, bro?
What's happening?
What's happening? What's happening, Slimmy? Shout out to the 216. I'm in the 216, man.
That's what's up. What's your word? What's the word, big dog?
Yo,
How
what
you
up?
feel?
Dog time. I actually talked to you and Freezy a while ago. It was probably like a few months ago,
Mm-hmm.
and I was talking to you all about how I was doing some community service work.
Mm-hmm.
You told me, no, you need a real job, big dog. So I thought I really reminisced on everything that you said, man. So I want to say thank you, bro. And I got into a CPD, the
Shout out
Cleveland
to you,
Police.
bro. You got into the CPD?
Ah,
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
You all right? You all right, nigga?
Congratulations, bro.
Yeah, man, I just passed my exam. I take my physical exam here real soon, so I'm just preparing for that, man. I got a few brothers that's already in that line of work, so they just been shooting the bull on what to expect, expectations, stuff like that. So
Hey, man,
I
stay
appreciate
focused,
you, man.
bro, man. God bless you, bro. I'm glad that you got the position that you want, man, and you got that bag. The next conversation you need to be having is what to do with the money once you start getting it and once you start making it, and then how to level up and continue to grow, big dog. But congratulations,
That's
man.
easy. That's easy.
Man, that's
Invest, man.
major.
Hey,
Invest,
man, I
man.
just I just love the fact that you listen and then you did it, bro. So shout out to you, man. And be careful out here, bro.
Appreciate it.
Oh yeah, be
no
careful
doubt.
on
But
them streets, bro.
yeah, I'm out here in North Olmsted right now. I know you just did the interview on what happened with the lady stabbing the baby and
Yeah.
other lady.
Cleveland,
So
Cleveland is a interesting place, bro.
Yeah,
yeah, the
so
land.
they doing too much.
But I actually got a I just had a little talking point I wanted to express to you guys or kind of get some insight on, and this is with the new president of Mexico. Um, I'm gonna have to agree with Slimmy on this one. I think she's an industry plant, and the reason being is because um, with this whole, and this is an unpopular talking point I'm about to bring up. Let me just send out this discretionary before I begin this talking point. I'm in no means a misogynist, but I'm very opinionated, and sometimes my opinions are unpopular to the masses. So
Mm-hmm.
with that being said, I just think this is going to open a can of worms for a lot of women to further be unaccountable for their actions. I
Mhm.
think this is going to open a floodgate to the trafficking and all the stuff that's going on right
From the
now with
Mexico
the
president?
counterterrorism. Yeah, with the border
Why?
war, I think it's going
But
to
why
increase
because of her?
personally
What is it about her
because
background that
because
tells
now
you that this is what she's gonna do?
because now
Hmm.
there's a woman in office, it's going to be well, we don't want to hold her up to the same standard as a guy because oh, she's the first woman president to be take it easy on her and this and that. The same. It's almost like the same accountability that we do with women here in the states, where we hold them to the front of the congregation and nobody wants to hold them accountable, not even other women. But
That's
you know
not
what
what
I
I see
mean.
happening with Tiffany Henyard and Dalton.
Mm, Nothing's really happening yet, though. Nothing's been said. It's a lot of he say, she say, but nothing really
They
is
literally
really
call her the
being
worst mayor in
brought to the.
America. It's chaos, investigated by the FBI. I
Yeah,
don't
but
I don't really know.
innocent till
Like,
proven guilty
yeah,
in a court of
everybody's
public
innocent until
opinion.
proven guilty.
So it's like you said earlier in your stream, she could walk away from it if she cut her losses now. She can just walk away from it, and there's no harm, no
No, that don't
foul.
mean that the FBI investigations is gonna go away. But more importantly, I think that I honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Like, I don't think that most women are built for leadership. I still stand on that. But at the same time, objectively speaking, her credentials say that she is built for the position and or she's best suited for the position. And I don't really correlate or I don't understand how we correlate the fact only because she's a woman is one of the reasons why is the reason why things are going to go the way that it goes, especially when it comes to human trafficking and stuff like that. I don't see I don't see where the you know it connect on that type of level.
I was really speaking more from a accountability standpoint, right? Because we're just in a society now where everybody wants to be a boss and be in that leadership position, but really don't have the accolades and the grit to do that, which is
But
why
she
most
does have the
leadership.
accolades though.
Mm,
She
I don't know,
literally has
Yeah,
the
man.
yeah, her
background, the
background,
accolades, the
yeah, her
mentorship,
background was legit.
the success when it comes to the statistics from running Mexico City as the mayor. She has every single accolade. She went to master's, PhD. She's an engineer. She studied here in America. All of that stuff. Like, she has every accolade that you can possibly think of when it comes to having the credentials to be suited for the position.
Okay, okay.
Nah, but I do agree, like with some parts that he's saying, it is gonna lead to like she probably won't get the same type of scrutiny that a male president would
That's what
get.
I mean. Thank
Yeah,
you.
like cause it's a woman. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like, let her make her mistakes. It's gonna. I get what he's saying. It's a possibility that could be a thing. Like, oh
Right.
well, she's new. This the first
Hmm.
female president in the. I get what he's
Hmm.
saying. It might be a little bit of I guess you could say leniency when she doesn't
Mm-hmm.
do
Mm-hmm.
what should be done. Like I get where that could open up floodgates for a lot of
That's
shit,
all I was saying. That's all I was
especially
saying.
women in politics. They definitely probably get
Mm-hmm.
away with a lot more.
I
Maybe.
don't think that most women are built for leadership, including politics. However, there are some very successful politicians worldwide
There is.
that are successfully running countries.
When Gwen just mentioned one, what he say? New Zealand, right? Yeah. So there is definitely. There is
They
no.
ran her up out of there, but back in the day, she ain't the. I think she quit or something. Like she don't do. She's not the
Oh,
leader person no more.
And I don't
okay.
know if
Okay.
she's
Okay.
going to do a good job or not, right? That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is I don't see where we connect the dots and say that all of this other stuff is going to happen just because she became president.
But is
What's
it like
already happening?
America? Like presidents aren't good leaders. There's so much people like down from them that has to do checks and balances. That like, are you really leading anything?
No,
It's
American
not like
presidents haven't been good leaders.
that. You
That's
can. There's too many people who can tell your ass no to all your
No, I
shit.
mean Congress and the House and all of this stuff are supposed to be safeguards against um, you know, a dictatorship. And it's supposed to be checks and balances in order to ensure that we're going about doing things the right way. Right now, in case of certain emergencies or war or whatever, the president is then granted that much more power in order to be able to make certain decisions, which doesn't absolve Congress. But at the same time, they have more power to do more things. Like, for example, if you got a state of an emergency, or like for example, it also plays that way when it comes to governors, right? Governors also have legislative branches and checks and balances in order to prevent them from being able to do certain things or doing certain things. However, when you seen the vid come through, it gave a lot of governors more power because it was a state of emergency, which allowed for them to make more decisions and better and quicker and better decisions without the oversight of every other piece of legislative branch that happens inside of their state. So we are supposed to have these things as far as checks and balances, which forces you to have to be able to negotiate and do the thing that's in the best interest of everybody, but it doesn't completely work and it does fail at times. So I don't know.
Hey, well, I appreciate y'all, man. I don't want to hold you up too much time, dog. I just my point was really more lean towards what Slimmy was saying as far as the accountability aspect of it, because as men, we already are held accountable before we even, or our feet are to the fire before we even get to that point. So that's all it is, man. I just wanted to be equal across the board as far as accountability. But
That's what's
then
up.
again, it is what it is. I appreciate
I
your time, dog.
appreciate you, big dog. Thank you for coming through.
All right, homie, be
Problem.
safe, man.
Yep.
Congratulations.
All right, let me read
Cleveland, a
some of these
dangerous
super
city to be a
chats.
cop.
Yeah,
Dangerous
but I
city.
mean, I don't know. High Tolerance
Keep your head on the
says
swivel.
she set a higher standard for herself and is seeing the fruits of her labor while these munchers were too busy strapping up and chasing cat. I forgot when this was about, what he was referring
That's
to with
about
regards to.
Caitlin Clark,
Oh yeah,
more
yeah,
than
yeah.
likely.
Okay, yep. Shout out to Five Brown. Five Brown says it's truly sad how they use women to take down and ruin legacies of all of our men heroes. It's one every week at this point, talking about Kanye and the Dream.
Yeah.
Khalil says, "What up, though? See y'all stay blessed. Shout out to my Detroit brethren. Yazwiz man says, as great women should be running the world. My number one troll out here in these streets. Billy Goat Gruff says, forgive me if someone brought this up already. Didn't one of the candidates running against her get killed in broad daylight? Probably. I don't know. Jay
Oh,
Ben
come on.
says, I used to see the Suns and the Cardinals players when I went to a Mercury game. Used to get tickets for free and the place still only be half packed. Jazz Wiz lastly says, there's nothing wrong with being a simp. Men were created to worship our women and make sure they're happy. Women are the prize. I almost think that Jazz Wiz man is really a woman. Really, really a woman trolling. So,
Oh God.
That's funny.
Hey man, that person be saying some wild shit, man.
yeah, they do.
On
Y'all got
They
every
any
don't put.
final
trip.
thoughts before we wrap it up?
Be safe out here in these streets and keep your head on a swivel.
Yeah, salute to the homie that's a cop now, man. Hey, man, definitely be safe on these Cleveland streets, man. Like, it ain't no motherfucking joke. I'll see you around the city, fam.
Yeah. All right, y'all. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. We out. I'm holler at y'all later. Peace.